We've gone straight in.
Gosh.
Straight in at number 1.
We're here all alone in cyberspace with you.
Bow, 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 bow.
Bow, bow.
Bow, 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 bow,
Bow.
bow, bow, bow. A pretty woman. Let's do it. Go away, minions.
Minionis.
I want mod mode. I want full mod mode today. People are going to get booted and suited. Come in, guys. We're live.
Come closer and listen. Don't know the rest of the words though. That was a big opening, but I can't back it up.
We're in. The show is on. We're live. Let's say hello to everyone as they come in. Asbo. Oh. VFX 86. The Smiths. Retro. Hamo Hash. Jim. Dell. GC. Chaz. Mutation. Beer. The Devil Wears Primark Gemma. Criv. Dave. Paddy. Sharon. Coin Gary.
All the people.
Carrie Addy in the house. Ewan Walter. Luke Legg. Lance. LeJazz. Mandy. 17 months. Welcome back. Thank you for subbing. Stacey. Library Cat. Karova. Milkman. A Up Ducks. Leanne. McPauls. Alice Rose. Shopping. Emmy Boo. Ian PJ.
Jalford. Blanco. Alfie, Noakes, Stacey,
Matty,
Zermatt,
thank you for the sub.
Jalford again, Rap Dump, Ems a lot, Chi1372, my favourite of the 1372 family, Tweenie 12, Mumala, and Bungle Rainbow, Mr. Ed.
Richard, how much is there? BAPT. Matty Husted, Andrea, sub for chair.
Creative Relaxing by Jasmine.
Darkness Dreams, welcome. We're having what we call a soft start. I cut my nose today. Let's have a little look at this. It's been some
You
day.
sustained a DIY injury.
I haven't sorted out the. Let's do it this way. Actually, here we go. Even better. We can do it even better. Come a little bit closer. You're my kind of man. So big.
Oh dear, that is a very nasty
gash. It was bleeding a lot.
It's a very nasty gash there.
It doesn't look like much, but it's bleeding. Look, it's all the blackheads. What I would pay for, we have sex workers. Maybe they can't hear me here. Can they hear me? Yeah. I would pay for someone, preferably a woman. I don't have a problem with men massaging me, but I would prefer a woman to squeeze all of the spots on my back and my nose.
No, you don't need to do that.
Will you do it for me?
No. I bought you the other day the absolute primo facial kit, and you haven't touched it, it's still in the box. Start washing your face properly. Honestly, you'll see a difference within a couple of days.
But okay.
Try it.
Okay, back to the
No.
point.
You don't need to squeeze. You don't need to squeeze.
On the back?
Well, use that...
on the back?
What's it called that I gave you?
It doesn't work. I want someone to squeeze the spots on the back.
Works.
It doesn't. So I would pay for that. I would pay. Yes, I would like her... to be dressed in surgical clothes so we can pretend that it's some kind of medical routine. But yeah, I would like that. I would like to pay. Do they have that on Craigslist? They don't have personals on Craigslist now. But there must be somewhere I can pay for this. There must be somewhere I can pay for this service. And that, for me, would be the ultimate.
Well,
let me be your fantasy. Yeah.
We've all got dreams.
Rushing on pink champagne. I'm rushing on pink champagne. Shot's a little close tonight, but that's the way it goes. Tomorrow, hair is on point. I didn't dry it today with the hair. I've been using the hairdryer to get the slick back look, but I didn't. I've been wearing the hat, I washed it. I put the gel on. I put the whatever it is on.
Product they call it these
Pomade.
days, don't they? Oh, pomade.
And then I put the hat on.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, we're going to try experiments with the camera. I'm going to put it on. Well, I'll put it on one of these arms, like a Rode microphone arm, and we're going to put the camera.
Check it, you flexing.
I'm going to put it on a Rode microphone arm and sit, and I might have to move the monitors around, but that will be annoying. So we might do a bit of that.
So that's something to look forward to tomorrow for you.
That's something to look for. And what it means is like we can move the camera. That's what we're going to do.
Wouldn't that be a treat? And you can see right up his nostrils.
Ribena Rosie says, save me from the landmark form. I don't know what that means.
What is this?
But you are saved. Dominus Sanctus Christo Patriarchi. Namaste. I haven't done my Streamlabs overhaul yet. I'm scared. If I'm honest, I'm scared of getting in because I know I'm going to bugger it up and I'm going to forget stuff. And it will be a one-man job. It'll be this guy.
Only because you get engrossed, then shirty,
All right, you do
then
it.
enthusiastic.
You do
No. Then enthusiastic, then happy. And I like you to have that process. I like you to keep it special.
Big day tomorrow. We've got meeting with Zoom, with Twitch, with Jeff Bezos's left-hand man. 11. 12, we've got a meeting with one of our sponsors. It's Nick from Poseidon. He wants to whip us into shape.
I'm up for that.
I'm up for it. I need it. I've been a bad boy, Nick. I've been a bad boy. And I need whipping up into shape. I've been a bad boy. One of the grown-up cats has come in, and I'm sorry to say, grown-up cats, the baby cats ate all of your dinner.
Wow.
Sorry about that. Oh, the light's still on.
Oh, I know what Landmark is. Landmark is a kind of...
Magic.
No. You remember Keith Malley went to Landmark? You go to... It's like motivational speeches all day, but it's the reason why his now ex-wife
I'll give you that.
rang him up during the break and finished with him. Said she wanted a divorce because she was at this thing and they kind of rev you up. And then afterwards, you have to go out and kind of proselytise to everyone else.
I will we'll motivate you. You are a worthless piece of trash. You need to change your attitude. 360. No, that would be going the same direction. 180. Now. And become the human being you deserve to be. How's the Richard and Dom app going in the mornings? Well, I don't set an alarm, but when I will need an alarm, I'm going to be using that.
Yes.
I will be using it because it's good.
I've had it for naps. It's nice.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Good. The interview of them is up now, actually, on the YouTube channel. If you go to the YouTube channel, all of the videos, all of the full shows, the changing rooms, we have to wait 48 hours before we upload it.
It's just the rules.
Just the rules.
Big Jeff likes us to keep it special.
Hey, by the way, we got our first proper full month payment from you guys from Twitch.
Thank you.
Let's just say it's a little bit more than £40. Thank you. The subs and the bits and all of that is coming in, and may God bless each and every one of you. But yeah, go to the YouTube channel, subscribe. It's free. Want to get to 10? It's taking forever to get to 10,000. It doesn't make any difference. It's just a number. But we make literally about £2.85 a day from that. Which is all right.
Not to be sniffed at.
It's all right. Every little bit helps. And I've set the AdSense, the payment, we won't get a payment until we make £200.
It's all good.
We're a little bit off that, which is very exciting.
When that ship comes in, though, the drinks are on him.
Speaking of which, we're not here Thursday.
Because the drinks are on...
You guys. No, we decided to live a little. We took some time off when we were at Talk Radio to go and see some gigs.
Oh, yeah.
Made no difference.
Well, no, it made a significant difference to our morale.
Well, yeah, it did. And we didn't get paid or anything. It means we didn't get paid. But it was... and then I was on Twitter today and someone said...
Thank you, Broccoli Dan 76.
Thank you. And someone said, I've got two tickets for Narina Palo this Thursday, 9:30 at a brasserie in London.
Yeah.
Now, I've said I'm not going to go to any live shows until there's a vaccine. But he also cannily posted up... Have you seen the venue map? Let me show you the tweet that he sent. Because he cannily posted up the venue. And I looked at it and I thought, oh, that's not many people. But there it is.
Oh, look.
That's not many people. And that looks distance enough for me to give this a punt. So we're going to go. I love Narina Palace. Oh my God. So this is it. So we are here.
It's a lot of boobies.
Stage is there. Bar is there, Kath. You're going to struggle. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's 14 other tables. So 2 plus 3 is 5, 6, 7, 11, 13, 17, 21, 23, 27, 29, 31, 35, 37, 40, 42 people. I can handle that. Okay. Beyonce, can you handle this?
Always.
So we're going to go. And a guy just posted it. I wanted to live. And I went, and I messaged him, said, I'll have them if no one's got them. And he got back and said, yeah. And I said to Kath, should we take, look, we just got our first payment from Twitch, first proper payment from Twitch yesterday. Next Thursday, I'm starting college. Should we have a night off and just live maths? It was, it annoyed me that I ended up counting in odd numbers. And anyway, should we go? And she said yes. And we're going to go out for a meal, and we're going to go out and see a concert. What was the last concert we saw? Was it Cher?
I think it might have been.
It was supposed to be Barry Manilow.
Oh, and The Who we were supposed to see.
Yeah. I think Cher was the last concert that we saw. So we're going to go and see Narina. I love Narina. I was listening to her last album today, Stay Lucky, which was an album I liked it when it came out. I loved it today. Oh, it's only 3 years old, but it's aged very, very well. I liked it when it came out. I loved it today. Absolutely loved it. We should ask her to come on, actually, at some point. I just don't want to hassle her or make her feel that she's under any obligation, but we should ask her to come on.
We get on. I'm sure she wouldn't see it as a hassle.
So we're going to go to a gig. So we're not here Thursday. So there's... the song she broke out with was Sophia. Sophia, I'm burning. I don't want to play too much because then we get... this is... there's... Everybody's gone to... This was a big hit. What was that? This is the...
Put your hands up.
This is... that voice. And she's this very tiny human being, the same way that Neil Hannon is, very tiny. But there's something going on with the lungs in those two, because just this... I'm getting goosebumps thinking that we were so lucky that she came in once and she sat in this tiny little studio with me to pre-record an interview and had a guitar with her. She said, do you want me to play a song? Yes. Oh, God. And it's just this...
She's great. She's so lovely.
What was Hands Up? Where's that?
Put your hands up. That was on the one with the hat.
That's the one produced by Bernard Butler. Here we go. This is like a sort of 60s album.
I love this one.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I think we've been so lucky. Oh, it's Dear Frustrated Superstar. What was the song on that? You're right. What was this? What was the hit from that? It wasn't... What was the hit from Dear Frustrated Superstar? Does anyone know? That was the first album. I can't remember what the hit was. Guys? I haven't listened to this for ages. I forgot about that album.
I didn't know that one.
So we're going to go and see her on Thursday. So that leaves us with a question for you. Of course, normally on Thursday we do the quiz night.
Yeah.
We need a better name than that quiz night, because that
Games
makes
night.
it sound like
Games night.
boys versus girls.
Battle of the sexes.
We need a better name for it than that. But do we do it tomorrow? Or do we do it next week? Do we do it tomorrow or do we skip a week? I know Katherine is keen to skip a week.
I'm not. Fine.
Because she's...
I'm all good.
Well, I've got the electric shock going down there. If you pass me that... Is that down? Oh, where's that box gone?
I'm unable to move.
Right, must not dox myself.
Oh, why do you always get painful presents?
Dirty bee.
Why though?
That, Katherine. That's
This isn't fun. This isn't fun. It hurts.
You love it. You love it, girl. Well, Friday we'll do
Man oh man.
Man oh man or no. Friday we're doing changing rooms
Again? Don't you want to change it up?
No.
Oh, okay.
We've also got a guest, Nick Gary's coming on
Right.
Friday. Nick Gary's great, right? I was a late discover of him. He released this album in 1968 and it sold 0 copies, right? But
Apparently the song you were reaching for with Narina is Patience.
okay.
Thank you, Star Chaser 79.
Voice. He's like this epic sort of slightly psychedelic baroque pop album that sold 0 copies. Then he went off and managed a ski resort and then did a few more recordings and then just become kind of a bit of a cult kind of thing. And I've been isn't it beautiful?
Watching you is nice. Oh, mate.
This is my favourite. This is it. I love this. This is great. This is like I like songs that have got an okay verse, then an epic chorus, and this. Oh, they're gonna pull all the audio for this. So it doesn't matter. Here we go. Oh. Now he's coming on, and I don't really know. I don't know if he's a casualty or not.
Okay.
He said, putting it delicately. The strings. Boom, boom. Anyway.
Look at the chat. Mad Jamon's just thrown open the doors. Good evening, everyone.
So we got this.
Oh God. It's got no batteries. Oh.
What is it? Double
What a
A's?
shame.
If it's double A's, I've got loads of them. Let me go and get it.
No, it's fine.
Let me go and get the. Let's go and get some screwies and some batties. Wait. Oh, you dirty cow!
He's talking to the cat, not me.
I can't eat those leftovers.
Oh no, really? Cat's had a stir fry.
Have I got black ink on me?
Oh,
That pen. Why have I got black ink on me?
that. No. No.
I'm covered in black ink.
What have you been doing?
I've been masturbating with black ink. Lucky.
Wouldn't it be a shame if I dropped this and broke it?
Anyway, another video full of music, which means we won't get our £2.
It's not full. It was just a little sprinkling of it. Oh, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work, you silly sausage.
I do have a swanky chair, thank you, Claire. Solo. It's just understated rather than flipping captain's log there.
Captain's log. Hang on. So what we were saying something of import.
We were saying we're having the night off on Friday. What do you want to do? Do you want to do quiz?
These are triple
what a
A's.
shame. Oh, mate.
I don't think I've got.
Doesn't matter.
No. I don't think I might have some triple A's somewhere. Hang on. You're allowed to talk when I'm not in there.
Who says I'm not?
Well,
Talking with my eyes.
I'm literally 2 foot away from you, and I can hear you're not.
Listen to him.
Darling, I will feed you, but let's wait for your sister.
He's so bossy. He thinks he rules everything. I'm going to drop this and break it.
Ah!
Oh. Sounds like he's
I
found
know I've got
some.
triple A's.
Oh.
I put them in here, didn't I?
Oh. Well, I don't take them out. That's for the children.
No, but I'm not seeing them for a few days. They're in. The kids are in isolation because of the COVIDs. Here we go.
Oh, good.
So we can do.
I don't think they're the right girth.
Claire says Ian's got ants in his pants. Like, I have, right? I really want to get a test for bipolar. I think I'm bipolar, and I was buzzing today, and so what I was trying to do was to stop myself going off and doing 5 different things at once. I was talking myself through what I was doing. So I was saying,
Ah! I'm joking.
what's that?
Ho, ho, ho. Ha, 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 ha.
Right, hang on. I'm in charge of this. Well, you've lost the screw.
No, you took it out. Don't blame me.
So what we need... Right, so we're going to set this up fairly and squarely. And this isn't it. This is just a test, okay? So what we want is how are we going to do? Oh, I know what we're going to do. We're going to copy you. It's that. We're going to copy. We're going to go there. We're going to paste. And then we're going to make that. There we go.
Excellent.
Right, so what do we do?
Grip and press, is it?
What are these? I guess grip and press. All right. So we're going to put it on the minimum. Like we'll put it on... Whoa, shoot. So it goes up to 4. We'll put it on 1. It's on 1. Okay? So you hold that. You hold that.
I don't really want to.
Hold that. Hold it. It won't go. You've got to hold it tight. Put your thumb on there. Let's read the instructions.
I don't like these games. Can we not play something nice, like Pictionary?
Let's read the instructions.
Don't-
Here we go. Okay. I haven't tested for borderline personality disorder. No, I haven't. I'd love
Well,
to
get
be.
all the tests, man.
I would love to be if you could fix that. Select 2 to 4 players. No, leave that as it is.
Why? It doesn't seem like it should be there.
Oh yeah, you're right. You can unplug that. Oh, look. Here we go. You take it out. Oh shit, it's loaded!
Did you get it?
No. I'm not touching that.
I don't like the music. I don't
turned
like
off.
the.
It's
I
turned
don't
off.
like the principle. I don't
Unplug.
like the idea of
You
it. I
unplug
don't
it.
like the aim of the game.
Right.
This
so
is awful.
Select 2 to 4 players. Okay. Can we get any of that in there? No, we can't. Okay. Select 2 to 4 players. When the sound stops,
1 player.
press the button to start. When the sound stops and the trigger light goes from red to green, the last person to press the trigger switch gets a shot. But be warned, if you press too soon. So, let's get it. When the sound stops and the trigger light goes from red to green, the last to press the trigger switch gets a shock. So when it goes, the last to press it. Okay.
Some pervert saying we should hold the spare ones. No,
Right, so we're going to start on level 1.
I don't like this at all.
Hold it and you've got to press it. When it goes to green, you've got to press the button. If you
Which
press-
button? That one? This one?
This one. Now, if you press it now.
No.
Okay, well done. She's learning. She's learning.
I've got quite sweaty hands. Am I going to get like? You're just going to see my skeleton, my hair up on
When
end.
the sound stops and the trigger light goes, which the trigger light is here. You guys can't see. It'd be good if you could see the trigger light, wouldn't it? Okay, you can't. All right, the trigger light when it goes, you can. There we go. When it goes from red to green. Hang on a minute. Let's turn this
Move
off
them
again.
out of the way.
Yes. All right, mate. All right.
I don't want to play this game.
Yes, you do.
Don't.
You will. This is what's going to get us the followers that we need. Okay. Okay. So we turn it on. We should see. Right. Okay.
Ah, no, I don't like this.
Right. So when the sound stops and the trigger goes from red to green, the last to press the trigger switch gets a shock. If you press too soon, you ready? Oh!
Did he get you?
Yes, it did. Right, I'm doing it with I was doing it in my left hand.
I don't want to do this.
You're quick, baby girl. Right, we're going to go up to 2.
No! No.
Come on,
No.
come on.
No.
Look, we're going to look at those bits and those subs. Come on. Thank you, Dan. Right, you ready? Hold it.
No.
Hold it. That was on 1. This is on 2. Go. Now.
Stop it.
Oh!
Is it bad?
No, it's not. But it's enough to make I tell you what, it's not as bad as the ones I had in the jungle when I got them and I wasn't faking it.
Okay, well that's a lot of fun. Let's leave it special for another time.
Now we got to 3.
No, because
I can't beat you. I can't beat
putting
you.
it up to 3 will not make any difference. Just means that when I get zapped, it's going to be a strong one.
Here we go.
No.
Come on.
Put it down to 2.
It's on 3.
No.
Here we go. Here we go. We've got to do some adverts in a minute, but no, this is what people are paying for. You press the start button.
No, I don't want to play it.
Play it.
No.
Come on. Last go, and we'll do it on 4. And then
No, I'm not doing it on 4. I don't like pain games.
That's not what some of the boys have been telling me. All right, let's do it on 3.
No.
Here we go.
I don't want to do it.
Well, I will put it up your
You
arse.
do it by yourself.
I'll shove this up your arse.
You bloody will not.
Come on. Can't do it by myself because then I'll get a shock either way.
Yeah, you will.
Hold it.
Let me see what it's on.
3.
Where?
It's there.
Where's the thing?
The dial I've been doing. Go! She pressed it because I said it! Oh, she pressed it because I said it!
Okay, that's the end of that. Let's put it back in the box. Oh, no. You cheeky little get.
Look.
There's look what I found.
What have you found?
Look what he set it to.
I haven't set it to anything. What does it say? Hang on. What does it say? They can't. What are you doing? You're not doing anything. Let's have a little look here. This one will focus. Go on. Closer.
Can you see what he set it to?
You're not. Hold it still.
Extreme shock, not normal, extreme.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Get.
Oh, well, then that's just the volume control, is it? Hang on. Is that the volume? No, that's the shock. Get it off me! Get it off me! Get it off me! It's live! Get it off me!
Throw it. Burn it by fire. The end.
It was on extreme. Okay, let's take these batteries out because I don't trust this.
I don't like that game.
I'm not convinced I like it.
I think you like it a bit too much. You're a weirdo.
Ian cheats. Excuse me. Excuse me.
You
Excuse
did. You
me.
shouted now. You
Excuse
shouted,
me.
"No."
I didn't cheat.
You
I didn't cheat.
made me press it.
I didn't make you.
You did. You stitched me up. What kind of mate are you?
We're not mates.
Not anymore. We're not.
That's workplace bullying, mate. I was imagining that you were down Wooten or something. A wheel of fortune. Right, where's the doorbell?
That electric shock looks fabulous on her. Right.
Great game for the kids. Well, the kids are interested in playing it, but they won't because my kids are pussies. Oh, it's hot tonight, isn't it?
It's very, very, very close indeed, my
Okay,
friends.
wait,
Ladies and gents.
Hey, I scared Kath last night after the show. We go and have a little bite to eat, and we listen to a little bit of Alan Bezic on the wireless. We're going to sit in the kitchen and have that. But then, as she was going to the car, I turned all the lights off, and this house
This is quite a big room when you don't know where you're going.
pitch black.
And I knew that you hadn't gone out of the room.
Yeah.
So I knew that there was some idiot loitering in the
Not
dark.
Not an idiot, actually. It's offensive.
I've got
And
it.
she gets. What was it you kept shouting? Keep moving! Keep moving!
You better keep moving.
keep,
Hello?
keep moving!
Yeah, because when he stopped, I knew he was going to Kato me at some point.
But then what I would do. So right, imagine this: the room is complete darkness. So I would be walking, and then I'd stop.
Keep moving. You keep moving.
Oh!
Is that what you're doing?
Oh, yeah, I
Because
ducked
I was
down.
doing that to
Yeah,
see if
duck
you were
down.
there. I didn't think to do this. Next time I'm going to lie on the floor and grab your legs.
Oh God!
Wheel of Fortune.
He's coming on. Anyway, I really ought to play some ads, and then we'll talk about our sponsors, and then we'll do the blah 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 blah. I've got to write to Viz tomorrow because we're going to be sponsoring the letters page of the 300th edition of Viz. It's going to be sponsored by the Late Night Alternative. How nuts is that?
Nuts is the week after.
And it's looking like we might be being sponsored by Viz for a week or so. It's looking like I've just got to finalise. Hey, if you want to sponsor the show, the email address is latenightalternative@gmail.com.
You don't have to write a mucky comic, but it
No,
helps.
you don't. It will be cheaper than you think. It's hundreds. It's not thousands, and it's in the low hundreds. And it's cheaper than you think. Mm-hmm. And so far, we'll do our sponsors in a bit because we'll have a little break from
We got a letter from the Mr. Men today.
Oh my God, we did, didn't we?
The Mr. Men, the Mr. Men, the Mr. Men, the Mr. Men.
This was from Rhiannon. By the way, have you heard the new Miley Cyrus song? It's great. Right, have a listen to this. Tell me it's the chorus, I think. Who you think?
Stevie Nicks.
Oh.
Is that where you were going with it?
Yeah.
I'm just guessing. Because you said Rhiannon.
Okay. Is the new one called? Is it this? Isn't it already? Stevie Nicks vibe.
Oh, it sounds like Tell Me Lies.
But then she's doing like the kind of lies like that.
In it.
The chorus is great. Here we go. Stevie. It sounds like that the Edge of 17 record, doesn't it? It's that kind of vibe, isn't it? I like that.
I do.
So Rhiannon, the senior marketing for Mr. Men, Little Miss and Hello Kitty.
Oh my God.
You read it, Catherine, because I think it's
Hi, Ian and
quite
Katherine.
angry this evening.
Hope you're both doing well. Some of our team are big fans of the show, and we loved the recent Mr. Men quiz on Ian versus Katherine. Congrats to Katherine on the win.
Well, this is who did that? Was that Nelly?
Yeah.
That's unusual because normally his quizzes are crap.
But
But this has got a little bit of media interest.
We'd love to send you both a couple of goodies, but wanted to check if this would be okay. So could you please let me know the best address?
So I replied, "Hello, Rhiannon. Thank you for the lovely email, although I think Catherine cheated."
Well,
So
you tried to cheat by tickling me, but you gave me a final nudge towards Mr. Tickle. So
That's what
backfired.
happens, guys. That's what happens. You see what I'm saying? That's what happens.
The audio is really bad. Who cares? Who cares? I have heard Miley's version of Jolene, yeah.
Well, you know who her godmother is?
Nigel from Maidstone.
Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton.
You did Paint or Porn, Nelly. That was it.
Of course you did.
Show's really... By the way, the show is really taking shape at the moment.
Yeah, it's wibbly, but it's a definite shape.
It's a wibbly shape.
It's like...
That's what happens when two...
It's like Mr. Messy.
collide. So we're going to get some Mr. Men merch, and hopefully we're going to wear it, not display it. I don't want to display it. I want to wear it.
Oh, what might it be?
I'd like an XL Mr. Man shirt, please.
I want a great big pair of brogues. You know, massive ones.
That's very nice. That was very nice. I was excited to get that email. That email made my... That email made my day.
It was a very nice thing to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, should we do some sponsors?
I would like to take a phone call first.
Would you?
I would like to take a phone call first.
I'm going to make that happen.
Okay, how?
Well, you're going to open the phone lines.
Right, so I'm going to make it happen.
Yeah, and then I'm going to say, the phone lines are open if you would like to give Ian a ring. Just Ian, though,
Okay. Well,
because he wants to take a phone call.
Okay.
He's an unknown person.
So
You know,
this-
it's going to be
this-
trouble.
Oh, they hung up. They bottled it.
Hello? Hello? Withhold my number? Hello? Hello? I withheld my number? Hello? I withheld my number?
No.
I'm not funny? Hello, I'm not funny? I've been phoning you for a long time?
Let's listen to this knob. Hello? Hello. Oh, hang on. We can't hear you. Hang on a minute. Why can't we hear you?
Now, why are you an unknown person, Alistair?
What's going on? Hello?
Uh-oh.
Hello? Hello? I without my number.
It wasn't even him. Here we go.
Hello.
Alistair, what's going on?
Well, the last thing was done by Skype for some reason.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't know how to turn my microphone on, Iain.
What a world. What a gay day.
You're suffering technical difficulties on this show.
The flies.
Yeah.
Piece of trash.
All right, Mr. Miyagi, watch where you're putting your flipping chopsticks.
I just say that it's a terrible.
Oh, God,
day
crushed it
that
with
is.
my hand! Oh, hang on. I crushed a fly with my hand.
Right.
Hang on.
Go and give that a burial at sea and
Hang
wash
on.
your finger.
I crushed a fly with my hand. Okay.
Alistair, sorry.
Hi, Catherine. It was a terrible thing Iain did to you with that game.
Well, actually, it wasn't as bad as I made out. It wasn't as bad as I made out, really. But it's not a nice game. I don't like pain games, do you?
No, how do you put up with him?
Well, he has his little moments.
Anyway, can I have a moan? I've been a bit down.
Do
I've
it.
been,
Do it. What's going on?
Fed up over the weekend, so...
Why? Any reason?
It was just the downturn of my sort of into my depression. I guess I'm a bit like Iain. Maybe not as kind of the extremes aren't as much as it would appear from what Iain said. But I was sort of...
He's not licking my bum hole. We're having a conversation.
No, Patty was licking like
Oh, sorry, he's talking to the cat.
Patty licked,
I was...
Patty licked
yeah.
Lucky's bumhole.
He's had a bad
bit fed up.
weekend. Give him some morale boosting.
Talk to me, brother. What's going on?
Yeah, you know when you've got that sort of state of mind where every thought that comes into it goes into what I call the depression vortex,
Yes.
which is like, and so you think, well, everything I've done in my life has been a disaster,
Yeah.
and everything, I don't deserve anything anyway because I've contributed nothing.
Right.
And so, yeah, sorry, I'm just ringing up with a bad vibe, aren't I?
No, you're not at all. How do we unpick that ever so slightly? We can't solve it tonight, and this too shall pass and all of that. But what if I were to give you an example of where you had helped and contributed to society? Would you be able to hear it?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you helped in a not insignificant way to get Ewan sober, who phoned up. You remember he phoned us on the radio, and you just happened to be on the line, and I saw you on the line, and I knew you had a bit of sobriety, so I said to Ewan, "Oh, do you mind if I bring in Alistair?" And he is now sober, and he is now working the steps, and you helped in a huge way. You helped him in a huge way. And I did my step 5. I did most of my step 5 the other day. And I am inspired in part by you doing your step work and you maintaining your sobriety during lockdown. And I heard you talking about doing step work, and I thought, oh man, I need to pull my finger out a little bit. Alistair's beating me. You know, in that weird way. It's not a race, none of that. But I thought, Alistair's beating me.
Just gave you a little nudge.
So I am thrilled to say that I've almost done my step 5. I've got to go back and just have a little chat with my sponsor, but it's done, and we can start looking at step 6 and 7, my defects of character, and asking for them to be removed. So you, and this isn't me just saying this, let's say something to make Alistair feel better. You genuinely were you were one of the things, one of the human beings that inspired me to crack on with my step work. And my God, I'm glad you did, because I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah, that's great.
You
news.
did that. But are you hearing me with your heart?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I mean, I'm very enthusiastic about the steps and doing them and recommend them to anybody. And I'm particularly pleased that you found a new sponsor and that you've embraced it and doing it, and that's great. I'm kind of a bit stuck, as I thought I might be, on step 9.
Right.
Um,
Why? That's where we
because
we make amends,
make
except
amends,
where it
yeah.
would hurt others or ourselves to do so. Yes.
Yeah,
Why are you stuck?
because just embarrassed. I mean, I think we touched on it, didn't we, last week or something? That just feel guilt all the time and shame.
But that's
and,
what step 9 is. It's to help you get rid of the guilt. But part of me wonders if is there anything you missed off your 4?
missed off my 4. What do you mean? Sorry.
Was there something that you didn't put on the step 4 that you're thinking, oh man, maybe I should have put that, but I didn't want to say it?
Oh well, I'm sure I have.
But there's nothing. Is there anything that springs to mind? I'm definitely not going to tell anybody this. I'm keeping this secret.
I think I told my sponsor most things. I can't think of anything.
Okay, well then, if there's nothing that you have, if there's nothing that you have deliberately thought, I'm not going to tell them about that. I saw it was a great share in a meeting the other day. You must have heard this. Someone was talking about doing step 4 and 5, and the guy said, the great thing about doing it is if you say, basically you share a lot of your crappy secrets and stuff you've done, and it's embarrassing telling your sponsor all of this stuff. But if you say to your sponsor, I shagged a chicken, the odds are your sponsor's going to say, yeah, I shagged 2. That's kind of how it works. But if there is nothing, and I believe you, that you are consciously not telling, then you need to crack on with step 9 when you feel ready, because that will remove the shame.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's just,
is there one amends in particular that you are not looking forward to?
I don't know really. I'm kind of thinking, well, some of the worst, in my view, some of the worst things I've done are those that I can't really find or contact anybody.
Okay.
My friends and family, I've kind of already apologised to.
Okay. Well, the ones that you can't contact people, may I ask what your sponsor has suggested doing about that?
Well, we're at that point of I need to have a meeting with him.
Great. All right.
Because I've not had that meeting yet. And I guess there's a bit of along with my depression and low mood, I'm sure there's kind of that avoidance in me as well. Because I've been saying for a couple of weeks to him, when I saw him on Monday at a meeting,
Yeah.
oh, I must give you a ring and da-di-da and get together, and I know you're working now, you probably haven't got much time to meet me, and maybe I'm avoidance is taking a part of it as well.
Yeah.
But
can I read you something?
Go on.
Let me read you something, man, because this is great. We don't have this in NA, but we have this. You have this in AA, and it turns out this is true, right? Hang on, where's screen 2? Let me get screen 2 up because I want people to see this. This is great, right? I can't make it any bigger, so maybe you can't see it. Anyway, let me read you the AA promises, right? Mm-hmm. The AA promises, if we are painstaking about this phase of development, this is promises. If we are painstaking about this phase of our development, we will be amazed before we are halfway through. You're over halfway through. We're going to know a new freedom and happiness. We will not regret the past, nor wish to shut the door on it. We will comprehend the word serenity, and we will know peace. No matter how far down the scale we have gone, we will see how our experience can benefit others. That feeling of uselessness and self-pity will disappear. We will lose interest in selfish things and gain interest in our fellows. Self-seeking will slip away, our whole attitude and outlook upon life will change. Fear of people and of economic insecurity will leave us. We will intuitively know how to handle situations which used to benefit us, used to baffle us, sorry. We will suddenly realise that God is doing for us what we could not do for ourselves. Alistair, are these extravagant promises? We think not. They are being fulfilled among us, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. They will always materialise if we work for them. Those are the promises. Yeah. That's a promise.
Yeah.
So you just got to do it.
Yeah, you're right.
The longer you sit on this, the worse you're going to feel. And I guarantee you, once you speak to your sponsor, the ones where you don't know who the people are, there will be another way of making an amends. It'll be writing a letter. It'll be given to a charity. It'll be saying a prayer. It'll be helping out in a charity. It'll be doing something, right? It will not be doing it again. Indirect amends are basically not doing the thing that you did ever again. That's it.
There's no chance of that.
Good. Well, I know that. But you need to say that to your sponsor. You need to have that conversation with your sponsor and see what he suggests as the amends for those situations where you can't go back and apologise to those people directly, and you'll feel better for it. That's a promise.
Can I tell you something that I just read in the chat? Gatford was saying that he finds you the most genuine caller that we have. And someone else has written, Dangra1996 says, my uncle has struggled with addiction and I regularly send him Alistair's calls.
Wow. And yet you were a hopeless alcoholic that was causing mayhem.
Yeah.
Look at you now, you're helping people that you'll never know.
My suggestion, go and put the phone down, go and read the chat.
Yeah.
Because people are saying nice things. Do it.
Can I just do clunky gear change?
Yes!
Right. Okay. I guess, Ian, that you're an expert at Battlestar Galactica.
No, I'm not.
Oh, right. Have you not seen it?
I've seen the new one. I never saw the original.
Well, I started watching on BBC iPlayer.
Yeah.
The miniseries, the first episode.
Yeah, it's great.
I couldn't believe the sex in it, the violence in it, and within the first half an hour, a baby gets killed.
What?
I don't think I can stand this. It's terrible.
You don't have to watch it.
No.
You don't have to watch it.
No, but,
Alistair,
just a warning.
Go and read the chat. Thank you very much indeed. There's a warning
Things have changed since I used to watch Battlestar Galactica.
10-year-old television series. Now, here we go. Where was the question? Did we delete the question? I hope we didn't. No one deleted the question about the Amy. No, Amy. What if someone had committed murder and they'd never been charged? You would probably have to go. It would probably be suggested that you would go and confess to the murder. Would be the thing. You don't. It's not like you're getting away with everything. You are facing up to your responsibilities, where, except when it would endanger yourself or others. The murder is an extreme example, but you would confess to it.
But the point is, isn't it, that you're not getting away with these things. You're not managing these things. Yeah. These things are driving your addiction. So if you want to be free, you've got to
face responsibility. I know people that have not murder, but have committed quite unpleasant crimes and have gone and confessed to it, and some of them have gone to prison. That's them making amends to society.
Because sitting on it is what's driving them to damage themselves in other ways and other people in other ways.
I also know people that have stolen a lot of money and they've gone back to that person and said, I stole a lot of money for you. Here it is. I've worked hard and I've got it, or I've got a part of it. If you want to report me, that's entirely up to you, and I will go along with that. But I'm really sorry. This is why I did it, and here's the money, or here's what I can repay. And then it's up to the other. But when you do the amends, you go and apologise. You don't. You tell them that you might tell them that you're doing it because you did it while you were drunk, but you don't certainly say, I did it because I was a drunk, because that then takes away your responsibility. You go and say, look, I believe that at this period in your life, I was particularly mean, and this is how I remember it. I did this, this, and this, and I'm really, really sorry. And if you would like to respond to me in any way, I will sit here and I will listen to it and I will take it all on board. And then sometimes they go, I don't remember that. Was that? That's happened so many times. I don't remember that. Was that?
And yet the guilt about that has been driving you.
Sometimes they will lay into you and tell you all kinds of horrible stuff, that how it affected them and impacted them, and you don't interrupt them, and you sit there and you go, you nod. And sometimes it's best not to get in touch with people, because it will be worse for them or it will be worse for you and stuff. And that's cool as well. You know, if you were particularly unpleasant to an ex-partner, maybe violent, I don't know, or something, and them getting an email or a phone call from you would set them back, then you don't send that email, or you find another way to make
doing something about that behaviour. Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about our lovely sponsors. I want to talk about our lovely sponsors. I really want to talk about 34SP. 34sp.com. Now, tell us briefly, Catherine, if you wouldn't mind.
Go on.
Tell us briefly, if you wouldn't mind, who the hell 34sp.com are. And then I'm going to tell you about this wonderful thing they've got going this month.
34sp.com are a website posting platform.
Website posting platform!
I said hosting.
You said posting.
I didn't. I said hosting platform.
She said posting, guys.
And if you want a new website, now is the time, because they've given us this code, TLNA. Put that on as you pay for your website, and you won't have to pay at all for 3 months. They're an ethical company. The prices you see on their website are the prices you pay. You will not find any hidden costs there. And if at the end of the time with them you want to walk away, absolutely no problem with that.
A link is going in chat. They've been going for 20 years.
They've got an awesome support system there for you as well. So if you're completely new to it, they will guide you through it. Absolutely. They're so patient, aren't they?
The internet was only invented 16 years ago. These guys have been going for 20 years. They were ready. And they are giving away every single day. Let me make sure I got this right.
Do we have any banners? The chat are asking.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're right to... You're right to pull me up from there. They're giving away stuff. Today's the 15th. I've just posted the link. If you click on that link, then you are in with a chance to win a Seagate portable 1 terabyte external hard drive HDD USB 3.0. Tomorrow, it's only a Fire TV Stick 4K Ultra HD with Alexa voice remote. And then they got loads of other stuff. Raspberry Pi desktop kit, Blue microphone Yeti. I love those microphones. I've got one back there.
They're excellent.
Samsung monitors, Apple TV, loads of stuff. Click on the link I posted in the chat, fill it in, and it gets chosen, and you could be in with the chance of winning something there. And use the code TLNA.
Big Dog Vlog there saying, should I Skype? Yeah, that's why we've got this there.
It's a Skype. I need to make that a bit bigger, actually. Look, that needs to go... Let's make it a little bit bigger.
Make it bigger. Bigger still. Bigger, too big. Just right.
I reckon about that will do.
I can see two peeping bonds.
Yep. No.
God, no.
Big him up. He's the Gregorian.
He certainly is.
If you're getting a divorce today, speak to Richard and his mates. They will help you sort it out, and you'll be friends with your ex-spouse.
Eventually.
gelaw.co.uk. They can do it whether you're straight or you're gay. gelaw.co.uk. If your marriage failed.
Oh.
Let's...
Or maybe you completed that level.
Maybe you did. Or maybe your wife has been missing at sea for 5 years, and you want to declare her legally dead. Wow. They can probably help with that.
That's a very specific scenario.
info@somerswaysolutions.com. That's an email address, Catherine. What will happen if I email James and Mark at that place?
Tell you what will happen. You probably end up saving money. You'll definitely end up having a greener footprint.
Holy jack.
That is what everyone's after these days. Never mind those cheesy ones. Oh.
I'm going to see a foot lady. A paedophile on...
No, a chiropodist.
A podiatrist. Jinx. Catherine Boyle on Thursday. Going to go and see a podiatrist on Thursday. But that's irrelevant to the Somers Way Solutions guys, who have got the great logo.
They're excellent. Right, if you've got a business that bins stuff, it may be that you get invoices from several different companies at the end of the month because you've got different things to bin, right? So, I don't know, your toxic waste goes one place, your commercial waste goes the other, the stuff you want to keep hush-hush goes somewhere else. They can do everything together, so you'll end up with one bill, one stop shop.
Mason John 91 says, Ian Lee, what you think about podcasts and will you start doing them? I don't think they'll catch on. I'm never going to do them. Poseidon Safety Management, have a dirty dog. There he is with a muzzle and some toys. Poseidon Safety Management, keeping Devon and Cornwall safe. Poseidon Safety Management, they need criminals for their business, and that confuses me. Do they want to get rid of crime? They say they do, but if there's no crime, then they're out of work. So a part of me thinks they're also the criminals. Poseidon Safety Management. Confusing story.
Yeah.
Very confusing story, and it's all true. It's all
Batman needs the Joker.
It's all true. Batman needs the... Let the Batman see the Joker. We watched Take Me Out tonight.
He loves it.
He said, let the chock see the berry. And I went, so they don't actually have to make sense.
Just things. It just says things. Just says two things.
Let the Bruce see the Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Everybody happy now.
Have we done everyone, sponsor-wise?
We've done the important ones.
Good. Okay, that'll do.
Something happened. Seems a lot more HD tonight. You mean high definition? Is that what you mean? Do you mean HD? What do you mean by HD? Do you mean high definition?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Because yes, I did take the camera off the stand and then put it back on. I've zoomed in a bit.
Oh.
Tomorrow we're getting a new camera stand. Extremely crisp.
Oh, we are crisp
The
today.
performance, I think, is crisp. Here's a funny thing. This T-shirt sleeve, I didn't fold it up. It's sewn like that. And we wore this
When we were being bros.
when we were being... Oh, look what you've done. Not so crispy now, is it, Jobby?
It's because we were thinking about bros all those dreamy, dreamy days.
These are dreamy, 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 dreamy days. It's too clear and great quality. We aren't used to it. All right, guys. Sign of the Times. The Prince movie is £1.99 to buy on iTunes, but I bet it's crap. Please make me official Twitch expert who tells everyone to refresh their page when it goes out of sync and manually select resolution. I probably say this 15 times every show. No. Unofficial, yes, certainly. Official, can't sanction that.
No. No, we'll have none of that.
Cannot sanction.
I cannot sanction that, my darling.
Are you all right?
Hyper
Oh,
as
yeah, well,
F.
you
Hyper
are.
as F. I need a doctor to... I need a doctor to give me some downtime. Give me some downtime pills.
Oh, my God.
Hi, yeah, can I get some downtime pills?
I think the fact that you ask for downtime pills means that you have to be ejected from the practice.
Just so we don't have to do the phone-in that everyone's doing. No, I wouldn't. Would you?
What?
Snitch on my neighbours.
Which one?
The stinky one.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, there we go. So I wouldn't. She would. I hope that
It
answers that
depends.
question.
It depends how petty I was feeling that day.
If my neighbour was Pretty Patel, I'd snitch on her all the blooming time.
yeah,
I'd
sure.
like to snitch on the government for breaking the law. You know what I mean?
They've snitched on themselves.
Yeah, guys. I'd like to snitch on... Got a thought for you guys. Pretty Patel's asking when I snitch on the neighbours. I snitch on the government, man. But who do I phone? Ghostbusters! Let's take a call. We haven't got any calls. They're bringing out an Oink. Remember Oink comic?
Yes.
They're bringing out all of Frank Sidebottom's bit work from there. Yeah.
Do you know what I think is really sad? Is that he didn't live to see all this, all the possibilities. I mean, God, he would have been all over this stuff, wouldn't
I
he?
wish he said to me years ago, Chris said one day, it says YouTube was around but wasn't as big. And he said one day everyone will have their own
TV channel.
their own channel. Like, what? And they have. I wish he'd met my kids. My kids would have loved him, and he would have loved them. And
Yes,
poor old
boss.
Chris. I would call, but I feel like you two are basically carrying the show right now. All right, we stopped carrying it. What do you mean carrying it?
We
are it. What?
I'm gonna measure some stuff.
All right.
Extremely stubborn and suspicious.
You're such a knob. You're a real dickhead.
I knew you had really long arms, but didn't realise you had 80 inches. Mate! God! That sounded solid. If I smell that, you're dead. Get me those electrodes. Anyway, Barry Pickles or Barry Big Balls, where are you?
Can anybody call me somebody tonight? Can you call me somebody tonight? Can you call me somebody I'm going to say it, Queen of Shit.
Oh,
Apart from the Invisible Man.
I think you're an outrageous person.
Neil says, evening Ian, do you have a Rubik's Cube and know how to solve it? I can solve a cube in about 3 minutes. I can solve it in 2.5 minutes, so thank you.
Phone up and show us.
Did you ever get the 109 subs from Spamalot? Nope.
No.
Because he was a bullshiner.
Yes.
I believe he was a liar. I could probably teach you. I can do it. It's all algorithms.
What is this? We're not pen friends. Phone us up. Chat. That's all we get. Show us.
Have I heard Bohemian Rhapsody? No, what's that? What's that got to do with what I'm talking about? What is it? What is it, Hazy? I'll tell you what it is. It's a load of old crap. That's what it is.
Wow.
Hello.
What you got?
It was the Rubik's Cube thing. So have you ever done it, Ian?
Of course I've done it.
Why didn't you ask me?
Have you ever done it, Kath?
Yeah, I have several times.
Have you?
Go on.
thought I just if you've done it, you've done it. It was something that I'd managed to do over the lockdown. And,
Did you watch it on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah. My boy learned. I haven't done it. I haven't done it. And
I found a step by step.
Yeah, my 10-year-old can do it in about 4 minutes.
Oh.
Goodness.
YouTube, you see, that's it.
I got into a nice little phase of being able to do it. And every time I come downstairs, the kids had messed it up again.
Neil says he can do it in 3 minutes. I haven't got my phone. Right, go on then. Mess it up, Ples.
Here we go.
Well, that one's not messed up. Keep going until I'm ready.
Look at that action.
Keep going until I'm ready.
Oh, this is a challenge. This is going to be.
Oh, this is yes. It will be. It will be, boy. It will be.
You tell me when to stop.
I will. How you doing, Neil? You're right. Thank you for your quiz the other day. We enjoyed that a lot.
It was so good.
Do you like the video clips?
Yeah, love it.
I've got a great one for Thursday. Are you doing it Thursday or doing it
Well,
tomorrow night?
we're off Thursday, so that's what we started. We asked the question, didn't we? Do we do it Wednesday? Do we do it when? I think maybe we do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Or do we do it next week? You think not?
I think next week.
All right.
Let's give it a rest.
Okay. Well, there you go. It's 50-50. Catherine makes the decisions. We'll do it next week.
Next week.
You need to You need to hold it up because people are already saying he's cheating. It needs to be on screen the whole time.
Yeah, you might have a stunt cube.
Right. Ready?
Okay.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Yep.
Ready. Steady. Oh no, hang on. I'm not on stopwatch. I'm on timer. Ready.
Go.
Steady. Go.
Okay. So, do you want me to talk you through it or
Yes.
not? So, the first step then is to make what they call the daisy on the on one side.
Boom.
So you've got yellow and things, and then line these up. So you've got orange. I don't need to talk because I'll lose me minutes.
So I see a man who's panicking. 23 seconds in, and he's panicking.
Yeah, look at that. Right.
And then we'll show the clips of the kids doing it in 3 seconds with their feet while they're blindfolded.
Yes.
While they're blindfolded. We
I
watched those
know.
the other week. They are amazing.
Oh.
I mean, this was a bold move.
I'm struggling to hold it up.
Pajama Speed says, I've never done it, but I'm very good at Kaplunk and Buckaroo, if that's any of any use. It's of absolutely zero use, but thank you.
I used to hate Buckaroo. Get it all sorted, then it gets ruined.
That's
find
your
it very
first,
frustrating.
that's your first minute gone. We had a version of it called Jaws that was
Oh,
a
right.
shark.
Yeah.
It was much more fun. Yeah, much more fun.
Did you have to pull its teeth out or something?
No, it was the same. You had like buckets and crap in its mouth and you had to take it out.
Last one.
1 minute 16.
Oh, I can see the tease.
Probably see the sweat from the brow. It's warm tonight, isn't it?
Paul had Jaws as well. Excellent. Thank you, Paul. Wish you could buy it now because my kid would love it, but you can't. 1 minute 30, halfway through.
Okay. I should be.
1 minute
Need
45.
some backing music. That's what you need.
Let's get very close. 1 minute 55.
He's got it.
Oh, look at that.
He's ballsed it up. He's ballsed it up. He's ballsed it up, Kath. He's got to undo it. 2 minutes 5. He's got to undo it.
No. This is all in hand.
Yeah, his hands, and he hasn't got a clue what he's doing. Two minutes 20. It will never not amaze me seeing someone do the Rubik's Cube.
I know, it's lovely, isn't it?
2 minutes 30.
Oh, no.
Neil.
Well,
Neil, 2 minutes
Oh, no.
40.
Oh, no.
He's going to say it's 'cause he's holding it up and he can't swap it with the other one on the table. Neil, we're about to say goodbye to you in 10,
No.
but the good
9,
news is,
I have pressed it.
8, 7,
no.
6,
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
5,
we'll see you again to try again another
3,
time.
2, 1, goodbye.
From now on, if Neil ever gets in touch, we want to see the cube first.
Awful. Awful.
Show them the kids doing it.
We saw this the other day, but it is just
It's incredible.
redonkulous. I love this. Love it. The Speed Cubers on Netflix is the documentary that really got me excited by this. Speed Cubers. Let's have a little look.
There is a really good online step-by-step guide to doing it, but putting yourself on the spot like that was a very bold move, Neil.
He blew it. He blew it. It just goes to show this show is live. He could not handle the pressure.
You switch,
And he blew it.
you buy those kicks.
Here we go. Top 5 fastest 3x3 solves ever in competition. I love it. Can all of this go... Hang on a minute. Lino's just subscribed. Can all of this go to Kath, please? Thanks, then. And Lino, thank you for the subscription. It's appreciated. Mods, can we time Lino out, please? For 10 minutes. Can we have a 10-minute timeout for Lino for that disrespect, please? And that's not even a joke. Thank you for the money, Lino. It will get split 50-50. You're timed out. So you can have a good think about what... Mods, can one of the mods time him out, please? Now!
I mean, I would, but I think it would be churlish.
Mods! If I have to do it myself, you're all being unmodded. Right, Lino sent a message that only I can see. And it says bumhole. Right, so looks like I'm timing him out. That means all of the mods are now unmodded. And I don't hold grudges, Lino, but you're a prick. Amy says, what is a Rubik's Cube? Shut up.
Google.
Shut up.
Google it.
Shut up. I do not believe that for once. I thought some of your questions have been borderline thick, but that just proves to me that you are now a character. You are playing a character. Oh,
Right.
There you go. So what you do is you lift up the little box it's in, and you have a little look-see. You get timed out for a joke now, says Raymondo. Well...
Oh, no, come on.
Sorry? You get timed out for... you get timed out for cheek. And you also get timed out for not getting the show. Okay. Okay. And then I expect an email in a few minutes. Why was I timed out? That doesn't seem fair. What do you mean, timing me out? That doesn't seem fair. Why will you do that? Because I can.
Right. Rubik's Cubes.
Right, all right. So let's go back. So you lift up the box, right? Max Park. This is one of the kids in the documentary. You put your hands down on the thing and then you lift your hands up when you're ready. Look at the judge! Look at the kid judging him! It's like in a school hall.
It's very serious business.
Right. Pete says, wait, we're timing people out for not getting the show now. Okay, let's divvy this up. I'll do A to D. Here we go. I love that umpire.
What is it?
Max Park is one of the guys in this film, and he's... Here we go.
Whoa!
Wow.
It's beautiful. So that's him practicing. Just get up to speed, just do a little practice one. Here we go. What have we got under here? Imagine if it was like a poo under there.
Before he knew it, he was still doing this.
Couldn't stop spinning it. The shit was just going everywhere. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? What I like as well, watch his face for that whole thing. People go, when I talked about that film, the Speed Cube was on Jeremy Vine, and they're all like, oh, but what's this geeks and stuff? It's actually, no, it's a very beautiful story about a relationship between, one champion passing his baton onto someone with someone who is autistic, and it's about friendship, and it's about. But yeah, if you want to think you want to take the piss out of it, that's fine. And there is this thing with these geeks. Yeah, they're nerds. So what? This guy's brilliant. Look at this face, man. Look at his concentration.
It's the fact that he's thinking in all these different dimensions.
He's got it. He knows what exactly. But also, if you watch as well, when we do a cube, it's like that, and you turn it, and you turn it. They're flicking it the other way with these fingers.
It's incredible.
Right, hang on a minute. Well, when we get to the fastest one, we'll do it in slow motion as well. Well done, lad. They love it, and rightfully so. It's beautiful. 4.24. I'm being told there is video footage of a kid solving 3 Rubik's Cubes while juggling them. We'll see.
Also, what is wrong with these kids getting a bit of glory, right?
Yeah, it's great.
We sit and watch people playing with a flipping football every week and clapping them for kicking it. Why is that different from this?
Felix, now he was the world champion for a long time. Australian guy. It's just... He's a really nice guy, this Felix.
But look at, here's the other thing, right? His joy is palpable, but look at the kids'
that's
faces.
My eldest son there.
Yes, but
that's
look
my
at them.
eldest son, yeah.
Look at the inspiration that is planted here.
Those are my boys. Love it. Yes, mate. Victory is indeed yours. Oh, whoa. How do we get rid of these? I don't think we can. Maybe they'll go before he does it. I'm assuming we're looking at this guy here. Right, let's go back to the Felix one. Let's do that in slow motion.
What are the rules? Why do they put it down at that particular point and then pick it up and solve it? Because they get a certain amount of time to look at it. They put it down and then the timer starts.
The timer starts when they take their hands off the mat. That's what that is. So let's go to playback speed. Let's go. Here we go. Oh, it's so out there. That's nice. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
God. Meanwhile, he already knows what he's got to do. Isn't that incredible?
I mean, this is it at a quarter of the speed, and it's still ridiculously fast. Look! Come on. Done it. I mean, right, let's just watch one kid doing it blindfolded, then we'll watch the juggling kid, and then that's enough Rubik's Cubes for today, okay?
Just one more.
So Rubik's Cube, Rubik's blind. Oh no. All right, thank you. Rubik's blindfold. World record. God, look at the 11 by 11. There's a kid doing it blindfolded, 11 by 11. 160 cube, multi-blindfolded. Oh, okay, hang on a minute. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, we're in.
I was wondering what happens to these boys when they grow up. They turn into this guy.
A Squarespace website where you can brag about how you never went to culinary school.
Right.
Oh.
Holy guacamole. What is this crap video quality, though? That makes me think he's fixed it. Oh, well, I was playing it slow. I apologise, that's me. Squeeze it out, boy.
I'm scared, but whatever.
160 Rubik's Cubes blindfolded.
Alright.
He looks like Dingle.
Let's do this.
Zach Dingle.
There you go. Good luck, man.
Why has he got no one to press it for him?
So you're allowed to look. You got to look at them.
Oh right, okay.
Oh, is he gonna? He's gonna take his mask on and off each time. That's cheating. What was that jump? So he's looking at them all.
He's
gonna
going to
them
remember
all.
them.
No.
Oh, he seems to be putting him in some sort of order, is he?
What's going on?
How much time has gone?
Is that hours or minutes? It's got to be minutes. No, it's got to be hours. 3 hours. So he's been looking at them for 4 hours.
Let's do this.
I think I see why there's no one there to press it for him.
He's been looking at them for 4 hours.
I'm scared.
Stupid says he hasn't solved any of them. So he's memorised that.
Okay.
Has he got his blindfold on? I don't know why I'm doing this, like I can see around the corner.
Alright, let's go to this. Oh! He doesn't take the blindfold off, so he's obviously he's got them in set patterns.
Oh, that one's still got that one's wrong.
Oh, mate, you got one wrong.
Maybe he's allowed. Maybe there's a couple of.
Gatford said it must be harder with someone playing piano in the same room.
Paul 23XXX is saying never experienced a touch of a woman. I don't know. He seems fairly dexterous to me.
Exactly. I would love to have this guy as a foreplay lover. You know what I'm saying, ladies? Actually, if after all that, he took his blindfold off and they were all just still a mess. He hadn't got any of them right.
That would be me. I mean, do they feel different or something? How does he know?
He's memorised it. He knows what he has to do.
Man's a machine.
Mate, you got one wrong.
That looks really good.
Right. He must have got a couple in there that he can afford to lose.
Alright. Like 7 maybe?
Oh, he counts them?
This is gonna take a while. Oh, that's sick.
Oh, he's got loads wrong.
Only 6.
3.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that satisfying?
Unless you're like being fucking nitpicky about some like stupid WCA reg that like could never be applied at home. I bet that's probably the joke.
He got loads wrong. He got 8 wrong.
16 Fs.
Can we just quickly see the guy juggling? And then we're Rubik's, juggle. Yeah, here we go. Fastest time to solve 3 Rubik's Cubes whilst juggling. I've got to show this to my boys.
But the thing is, you know, everything but like 1% of the world is an underachiever compared to these guys.
Yeah. So look, he's doing it. Look at that, man! That is beautiful. That is beautiful. His brain is doing about 20 different things at once.
You can barely see him moving.
Not that good, he's not even on a unicycle. Has he done one?
Yeah, well, that's just, at least there's 2 sides
Oh,
there.
okay. He's done it. He's
done
got one done. Shorty McStompy, I agree with you. I can't even remember people's names. I'm getting goosebumps. See, if this was a show in the West End, kids doing Rubik's Cubes, I would go and I would pay top dollar to go and see this. Which person streams on Twitch? The 160 Rubik's Cubes guy. CUBX. Which one? Graham Siggins. Oh, send us a link. We'll go and, if he's ever on, we'll go and raid him. beautiful. This is like a dance. Bod says, I don't like the music. It makes it sound like when he finishes, the world will end. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. It's God.
What we want to do is get this kid on the vaccine and he got it sorted by now.
Yeah. Bravo, bravo! Magic. Absolute magic. So that's that guy's Twitch who... he's the Rubik's Cube guy.
Oh, yes.
Well, that gets a follow. Let's see when he's on. We can check his schedule. What day does it say? We Tuesday?
Yeah.
Is that... oh no, that would have been this morning. So he's not on. Okay. All right. Well, I'm following him. So if he's on at a point when we're on, we can go and raid him. That was ridiculously entertaining and remarkably clever.
God.
Remarkably clever. I enjoyed that. The phones are open if you want to give us a call. 0203 28663. Oh, get lost, Neil. Neil sent us a picture of him doing it, but I will not show.
Or is it? It's his stunt cube.
Just bought a new one. 0203 286 6370 is the number. If you want to give us a call, you can Skype from anywhere in the world. This show can only happen because... Oh, no, we got... Let's hello?
Please hold.
No. This show can only happen because of our excellent sponsors, 34sp.com, are a web hosting site. It's their 20th anniversary in October. So in the countdown to that, I'm just getting the link because where did I post it? It's there. In the countdown to that, they're giving away a really cool prize every single day. Samsung's the 27-inch curved LED monitor on the 25th, Apple AirPods on the 22nd. They cost a fortune.
Yeah.
I bought some, like market brand for my kid. They didn't know the difference. Blue Yeti microphones, which are great. And the prize today, so I've got time, I think, is the Seagate portable 1 terabyte external hard drive. And the prize tomorrow, I'm assuming the cutoff is at midnight, but so maybe that prize is gone. I'm not totally sure. But the prize for the 16th is the Fire TV Stick 4K Ultra HD with Alexa voice remote. And the 17th is the Logitech MK710 wireless desktop UK layout, and it's black. You want to take part in the competition? There's the link. You could go. You don't even have to be a customer of 34SP to take part.
You've got a code, TLNA. You could be a customer for 3 months and not pay a penny.
Use it, and if you get a website that is hosted, if your website is hosted by 34sp.com, let us know, and we'll have a little look at it on the show. Poseidon Safety Management. Honestly, you have got to follow them on Twitter at Poseidon Safe. Where is the?
There's a whole little soap opera going on Twitter.
I think they are trying. I think Nick is trying to persuade Gregorian, the big G, to dress up in a dog bite suit and get attacked by Zeus.
And I think Gregorian might be up for it.
Gregorian's a nutcase. I wouldn't want him sorting out. I'm so glad I'm divorced now and I haven't got to use him. He's a fruitcake. We'll talk about him in a second. Poseidon Safety Management at Poseidon Safe. Devon and Cornwall is a whole lot better. There's not really a lot to say.
They've got all the guard dogs. They've got Radar Vision, which is like a security system that you don't need any power or internet for. So if you're in a rural location, absolutely ideal.
They're basically, as well, basically it's a security company. They drive around, they walk around, they have dogs, they patrol businesses or sites or streets or whatever. But on top of that, it's about making the community better. Nick, who runs it's a genuine interest in making the area that he lives in, those two counties, better and safer and friendlier and more like a local community and fun. And go and follow at Poseidon Safe on Twitter and you will see what I mean about the fun. At Somers Waste, SommersWasteSolutions.com, SommersWasteSolutions.com. The email is info@SommersWasteSolutions.com.
It's a one-stop shop, so whatever your form of waste, they can sort it all out for you in one place.
Yeah.
Give them a shout. They reckon they can save you money. They'll certainly make your company a whole lot greener.
I had testimonies. How do you spell Stevenage? Here we go. Let's read out a couple of their testimonies. Here we go. Auditel from Paul Foster, Principal Solutions Consultant at Auditel. I've worked with Somers Waste Solutions for a number of years. The value they bring is tremendous, and their enthusiasm, proactivity, attention to detail, and professionalism is second to none. I would dispute that because we have spoken to them on the phone, but okay. And this, despite the difficulties of operating in the waste industry. Whenever I need flexibility, knowledge and support and great value for money, I recommend SWS. I know they care and will resolve any issues as they occur, and my clients are very happy with the outcomes. I would highly recommend Somers Waste Solutions. And the final one is the final, isn't it? We've done the first three. Mm-hmm. Big up the Gregorian. His great-great-great-great-grandfather, I may have missed out a great or added one, I'm not sure, invented chance. This
is true.
Talk to us.
Gregorian Emerson family law. If you're getting divorced, they won't make it any more dramatic. They want to make sure that your family get through to the other side, a different phase in your life without falling out. So they will not pitch you against each other. They will not make it any more confrontational than it already is. They see the big picture. At times when you can't, have a chat with Richard or his partner, and they will talk you through the possibilities, but they will make the situation easier.
0203.
Yes.
I'm just reading through the tweets if there's anything that we need.
0203 286 6370. Oh, here's something else, a little update. You know, on Friday, if you were listening, you will have heard towards the end of the show, we got talking to Christopher.
Yes. Oh, yes. Talking about the police and...
Yeah, he'd been in a situation where he had confronted some abuse that happened to him in his past, and it had a major impact on his life. And he's putting things back together now. So, but he got a phone call on Friday to say that his abuser would not face any kind of court case. So he gave us a call, and he'd been planning to do that the whole time. That was a really incredible thing. So we had a chat with him on the day, and we've been talking a little bit back and forth on the emails, and he wants it to go out as a podcast. So that's going to happen tomorrow.
We should record a little TW, a trigger warning.
I've already done it.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much indeed. Hey, if you want to be one of the sponsors of the show, it's really simple. Email latenightalternative@gmail.com. You get 3 mentions per show. We never have more than 4 sponsors per show. You get a little mention in the daily podcast, and I do a couple of tweets, 1 or 2 tweets a week. It's cheaper than you think. It is hundreds. It is not thousands. People asking, can I call in about this? Can I call in about that?
Yes.
Call in about anything. For years, I'm really envious of Alan Beswick, who's on BBC Radio Manchester. I love, after the show, we go and sit in the kitchen, we have a cheese sandwich, and we listen to Beswick.
Although sometimes he does sound rather gruntled.
He does. But he doesn't have to explain very often that there are no topics. People just phone in. Every now and then someone will phone and go, what's the topics? Don't have topics, never have, don't never will. I've not had topics, well, for the last 4 years, and before that, then there was 4 years where I did have topics, and before that, for 8 years, I didn't have topics.
But here's what we found, especially at Talk, right, where we were kind of more what we wanted to be than we had been able to do at 3 counties.
Yes.
We put topics out, and they would never get picked up on.
No.
So people say they need topics, but actually they don't want them.
So you can call in about anything you want. Isn't that right, Nigel?
Certainly is.
Thank you.
You sounded like you mooed at the beginning of this, which is completely up to you. I wouldn't shame you for it.
Just moved into the kitchen. Well, it's a better signal, isn't it?
Some might say.
Yeah.
How are you?
Oh, I'm watching a horror film which I don't like. It's a rather ghastly one on the TV.
Well, stop it.
What film is it, Nige?
It's called The Bite, I think.
I had to stop watching Alive, which is a Korean zombie film with my 8-year-old.
This one is like, it's all sort of pus and stuff coming out the girl's mouth and it burning people's bodies. And
Yep.
it's horrible.
Nasty.
Should be banned, though. Should be banned on
No.
TV. I bet.
No, they shouldn't.
She should use a mouthwash.
They shouldn't be banned. But he was fine with the first, like the prologue, which was quite scary. And then when the opening titles came on, he got too scared at the opening title. I wasn't watching it with him, but he was playing Animal Crossing, and I wanted to watch some grown-up stuff. No, I didn't want him playing a game and watching YouTube. So I said, I'm going to put some grown-up stuff on.
I remember buying Scared Shrekless for my eldest when she was
Have you
about
seen-
7, and she refused to watch it. It was too scary.
Good.
Scared
Good.
Shrekless.
Yes, Nigel?
But what time are you finishing tonight? About 12:30?
No, 12.
12, yeah. It's at 10:30 at the moment. About 10:30.
Yep.
Just
We're
gone.
halfway through the show.
Yeah. Well, have you seen Panic Room with
Jodie Foster?
Kristen Stewart?
Oh,
Panic Room.
is it not got Jodie Foster in?
Yeah, and Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, it's good, that. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I've got that one, and because I'm a fan of Kristen Stewart on Facebook, I send her all my videos, and that's going down well. She likes all my videos at her fan club.
Yeah.
They always put love on my videos. They think my drumming and singing's good.
Well, someone who runs that Facebook page is hitting the like button, and that's great.
Yeah. Well, if it's not Kristen Stewart, it's people that are doing it for her.
If it's her official page, then yes. If it's not,
she's got a 2020 one. That's the main one, which is Kristen Stewart 2020.
let's have a little. Do you want to have a little look?
Yeah.
But anyway, it won't be her.
Well, she must have something to do with it, surely.
Not necessarily. I could set up a Kristen Stewart page, and I don't know her. Not seen her for ages.
Anyway, it keeps me busy, occupied. As long as I'm doing something to take my mind off other things, bad things.
Exactly. You don't want your
safe
mind on things. How do you? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm still going out shopping, but I'm wearing my mask on my bike some of the time.
No, don't wear it on your bike. Wear it on your face.
Yeah, no, I am wearing it on my face. That's what I meant, sorry. I don't care what people think, as it keeps it out of my mouth if it's in the air.
Don't put it in your mouth. Don't put it in your mouth.
Do you think it's a good thing, Ian?
What, wearing masks?
When I'm cycling, to wear it when I'm cycling.
Yeah, because I'm not a crap, overrated Beatles tribute band guitarist. Yes, I think it's a good idea to wear masks.
Because a lot of people are only wearing them when they're going into shops and things. And
You wear it whenever you feel safe.
Yeah. So anyway, so
We can't find that Kristen Stewart 2020 page.
Oh well, it's on Facebook. Can you?
Well, that's where we're looking.
There might be another part of it.
Yeah, which makes me think it probably isn't anything to do with
There are quite
her.
a lot of Kristen Stewart pages.
Yeah. Yeah. I doubt it's her,
I
Nigel.
haven't got time to find it now.
No.
Anyway, I was going to do you a song in a minute.
Okay.
That's what I rang up to do, really. I've got a bit of a sore throat, but I can manage it.
Okay, well, if you feel up to it, then that'll be nice.
Are you doing any music yourself, Ian? Any singing?
Doing a lot of singing, actually. A lot of singing and writing songs.
You've been working on your music a lot, haven't you?
Well, I've been focusing on my music because I think the youth of Britain looking to me to lead the way. So I'm doing a lot of music, yeah.
It's a lot of it's fading out, isn't it?
Music,
not mine isn't, but a lot of music is fading out. I tend not to have the
because
fade
of the
out. I just
virus
stop.
as well.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't. I mean, Kylie Minogue's not doing concerts anywhere because
Catherine and I are going to a concert on Thursday.
But they have to partition it so that people are 6 feet away from each other.
Yeah, we all have to sit inside a giant. We have to sit in separate giant cardboard boxes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because in Tunbridge last Saturday they had a concert, but they marked it all out so it was people were apart from one another, like 6 feet apart.
Good.
And,
It's the way it should be.
outside. Yeah.
It's the way it should be. It's safe.
I wish I could do a concert and do some entertaining outside.
Well, some people I have noticed. It would annoy me, but on my local Facebook page, there's a young woman who dresses up in like 1940s clothing and goes and does concerts in streets. Like she'll go and
like busking.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
busking,
but-
but she'll like go on someone's driveway with a little speaker and a microphone and play like old wartime songs and sing.
And they ask her to go there, right?
Yeah.
I can still do busking if I want to in Maidstone or Tunbridge.
You should go and do some busking then.
Yeah, there's still people busking. It doesn't stop them doing that.
No.
But you can't sing with a mask on.
Well, as long as you're standing, a distance away from people,
Yeah,
you will
people
be
just
able
walk
to
past.
sing.
Yeah, I might have a go sometime. I've got to get some batteries first because they're expensive, the batteries that it runs on my
In it.
karaoke machine.
In it.
About 10 quid for the batteries.
Bloody hell.
Because it takes 8.
What are they?
The big
double
ones.
A's?
Big fat ones.
No, they'll be, what are they, C's?
It takes 8 of the big fat ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'd love to take 8 of the big fat ones.
Oh, I
I'd be tired by 4.
Did you know Kristen Stewart's got a girlfriend instead of a boyfriend? There's photos of her on Facebook.
I didn't know that, but that's but none of my business. But that's absolutely
No.
wonderful news. As long as
Well,
they're
she
happy.
doesn't hide it. The good thing is that she doesn't hide her sexuality.
No need to hide your sexuality.
No, she doesn't. I mean, she's had boyfriends before. Obviously, she had Robert Pattinson. She loved Robert
Well,
Pattinson.
I
She
don't
was
know
in
whether
love
she did. I thought it was a showbiz thing.
It doesn't
with-
matter.
No, she
as long
said,
as
she
they're-
said in a private interview she was
Private
really
interview?
in love with him.
Private interview, you say? Well, that's good.
YouTube
Anyway,
interview.
it's none of our
I'll
business.
do
It's none of our.
Nigel's time then to finish
Yes,
off.
please, Nigel. Let's do it.
Okay. Tuning in, calling up, talking to the nation, sing a song, melody for your adoration, late night phone-ins, I'm keeping you awake. It's our time to shine. Up all night, it's entertainment time. It's our time to sing another line. Whoa, it's Nigel's time. Clouds are gone, sun is up on your horizon. Save the tone back on the phone to my radio station. Late night phone-ins, are you still awake? Sorry, my throat's so I couldn't do anymore.
It sounded brilliant. Thank you, Nigel.
Thank you very much. It's quite a long song anyway, 3
It
minutes,
is.
I think.
The songs are too long these days. Thank you, Nigel. Take care, mate. Bye-bye.
Bye, Nigel.
2866370 is the telephone number if you wish to give us a call. We had a very nice email from a guy called Christopher. He sent us, look at this painting that he did.
Wow.
How do I, can I drag that, can I drag that over here?
That picture reminds me of, my brother-in-law is in the RAF.
Yeah.
He took his little boys to Duxford to see an air show.
Okay.
And they saw, I think it was like a tornado or something.
Oh, that's a shame. So they have to go home.
No, they were flying it, right?
Huh?
And then my youngest nephew went to the porta potty and he was in there having a wee. And the tornado went over the porta potty and apparently it shook so violently he was terrified. He almost did a number 2. Anyway, he went to school the following Monday and his teacher said, "What happened over the weekend?" He said, "I saw a tornado and I had a wee in a box."
So a guy called Chris, and his website is Chris Draper Artist.
Oh, a hurricane or a tornado? Hurricane.
He says, "Hello, Ian. Mentioned your mum was in the Leonard Cheshire Home," and then he talks a little bit about that. And then he's an artist. And on a slightly different note, as a professional artist for the last 15 years, I'm always trying to push my work on and challenge what I'm doing with the aim of slowly chipping away at the rough edges and refining my work. Keep the rough edges would be my suggestion. I've had several periods when it's felt as though the wheels have come off and I feel as though I have no idea what I'm doing and that any talent I have is on a knife edge. Last July I hit an absolute wall. After a few years of success in a painting group, it all seemed to dry up and I started to question everything about my work. I had plenty of commissions but felt like I was going through the motions and a sense that every artistic and creative decision was either wrong or just kept going round and round in a descending spiral. It culminated in December when I painted an image that was something I worked on for about a month that was truly terrible and ended up in the bin after I ripped it up. I looked at it and didn't even recognise it was my work. What I have learnt, though, is that these periods are in fact moments of evolution. Would you say evolution or evolution? I would say evolution.
Yeah, evolution.
And personal growth. Although they feel like absolute crap at the time, I kind of run on blind faith that it'll work out okay. So far, fingers crossed it has. My friends and I who are involved in art and care deeply about it all seem to ride this roller coaster endlessly. and he listens to this show and enjoyed Joe Laven's, and you think, oh, okay, there's a guy's, he's struggling with art. Yeah, I get that. And he sent a picture. You think, oh, let's have a little look. It's bloody hell, it's brilliant. It's absolutely incredible. It's not even quite good.
It's beautiful.
It's stunning. It's stunning. And you read that email going, okay, well, let's have a look at the picture, poor lad. He's like, I sort of got that. I thought, has he nicked that from... That is amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Chris, thank you for a really... It is Chris, I've said it out loud. Yeah. ChrisDraperArtist.com if you want to go and have a look. Thank you for
beautiful?
A really lovely email.
You are missing the porta potty, though. It should be just about there.
Down there. Thank you, mate. And I'm always interested to hear from people, talking about struggling with being artistic and getting blocks and stuff like that. And so I like the things I like is I like looking at the people.
Yes, but also look at this, right? This is the bit I really like.
Go on.
Top left. Look at this. All of a sudden, you've seen speed.
Or maybe he was just in a rush.
No, it's incredible. Just that whole thing. It just.
Chris, thank you, mate. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I was blown away by that.
Isn't it beautiful?
We've got talented people listening to us. There's no talented people presenting the show with me. 0203. We've gone a bit quiet. I think it's just you, Jalford.
I bought some new paints.
Go on, talk to me.
I'm going to try some different sorts of painting tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've been doing watercolours and I got to the end of my enthusiasm for it a little bit.
Okay.
Fancy doing something different, so I've got some acrylics. I'm going to try something completely different that's not figurative.
Do you want to do a nude of me?
Nope.
You can do a nude of me.
No.
I'll do it. I tell you what, I'll take a nude selfie of me.
Nope.
You can to paint me nude.
No.
Please?
No thanks.
It'll be £5 commission.
No, thank you.
Andy says he must be a really quick painter to catch that as it went past. Big ladder too. Andy!
What are you like?
Andy, you silly sausage. Oh, look, it's the shadow. It's like not Arthur C. Clarke. What was it? Hello. Al Hitchcock.
Yes.
Hello?
Are you talking to me?
I don't see anybody else here. Do you?
Oh, sorry, guys. How you doing, man? How you doing?
I'm very well. Yeah, Pete. How may we help thee?
So I thought I'm calling you up on two things, yeah? Sorry about the darkness, guys. I'm having a walk in the farm. The last time I called you, I was walking the farm as well.
Yeah.
I'm in
I
darkness,
remember that.
Yeah.
Having a beer and having a walk. So I called you guys up in 2017. So this is my first thing. When my sister was on the Parsons Green train that was attacked. Do you remember that?
Well, we spoke to you. We spoke to you about a month ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We spoke because I was planning on starting a podcast about South Africa and all that kind of stuff. And
yes.
Yeah, I've changed my mind on that because. Yeah. Anyway, so I thought I'd give you a call today because today is the anniversary of that terrorist attack at Parsons Green, and finally my sister sort of realised that she was standing next to the bomber and did escape horrific injury or death. So she put a post out. So it was quite good for her. So hopefully her mental health is working for her because she never talks about it.
Brilliant. Oh, that's good.
But the second thing I was going to talk about, because I did put a post because on my feed to you guys, I think I'm listed as Big Dog Blog. And I spoke about wanted to mention my DMT experience.
Okay, yes.
Do you know about DMT?
Now, DMT is a drug, but I don't know anything more than that.
Well, it originates from the toad in the Amazon rainforest.
Right.
And the first time I heard about it was on the Mike Tyson podcast, where he took this and he saw spiritual enlightenment and all this kind of stuff and everything like that.
Okay.
And one of my slightly wealthier mates, I normally go around, we have a games night and have a few beers or whatever, and he presented me with this vape. And he said, DMT, this is DMT. I managed to get hold of some DMT. And this was a weird experience because it's something I've always wanted to do, but never thought I would get to do it. You know what I mean? Because I thought it was so out there that I would have to go literally to the Amazon rainforest, find some random frog and lick it or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can buy these things anywhere. You can buy these things online now.
I wasn't too educated on that side of
No.
things. So all of a sudden he presented me with this, and I was like, "Oh wow, this is going to happen, man." And,
right. So you took drugs.
I wouldn't call it a drug.
Well, it is a drug.
I don't. Okay.
Why would you? Well, isn't it?
I don't know. Is it?
Well, why would you say? Well, it's not that funny. Why would you say it isn't?
Because it's not taken like a drug. It's a.
Sorry, I
don't want to defend what it is.
Well, no. Yeah, it's a drug. Yeah. It's a drug. I don't understand why your reluctance to call it a drug. Isn't that interesting? You have a reluctance to call it a drug. It's a hallucinogenic drug.
It is a hallucinogenic. It's my first hallucinogenic thing I've ever taken.
Yeah, it's a drug. Mushrooms are a drug. LSD is a drug. Cannabis is a drug. You know, they're drugs. Yeah. Why are you so reluctant to call it a drug?
Because I feel, hopefully, they're like with mushrooms.
Mushrooms contain a drug.
But you believe that there's a good side to it, though, because there's no actual after effects to it.
Well, that's the after effects thing. Does not that there are. You can have an aspirin is a drug, right?
Yeah, sure.
Right. What are the after effects of it?
Well, it's a blood thinner, so.
No, but what are the after effects? But there are no noticeable after effects of it.
Yeah.
So, but it's still a drug. And DMT is here's the thing, right? You want to take this? That's totally cool. I have no problem with it. Cool. But we have to. I have a responsibility. This isn't like it's a drug. It's definitely a drug.
Okay, I accept.
You just type in DMT, as I've done, into Google.
Yeah.
A powerful hallucinogenic drug. DMT is a powerful drug. DMT is a psychedelic drug. DMT is a hallucinogenic and psychedelic drug. The first 4 sites that pop up.
Okay.
So you took a drug.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was the most incredible experience of my life.
Right.
But the first time was more of the... because I know... The reason why I took DMT, I didn't actually know there was hallucinogenic things to it. I thought it was more... Because it's known as... Well, if you go further, you get DMT, 5-MeO...
All right, I don't want to get too bogged down by the numbers and the chemistry side of it. That's silly.
So that's what I was going for. I was going for more because it's nicknamed the guard. It's nicknamed the guard particle. So
okay.
You create DMT when you're born.
Right.
And
so
when you die,
honestly, I don't want the history of it, and I don't want I don't want a chemistry lesson. You took a drug.
I'm just trying to give you my insight of why I wanted to try it.
Okay.
People always do this when they.
You took a drug, and.
Yeah. Okay. So the first time, on the Friday night we had this, and I just had the hallucinogenic experience where you're just traveling, you're going through whatever. It lasts 15 minutes and disappears. There's no after effects, no nothing. But it wasn't what I wanted. I didn't want the because I've never tried acid, I've never tried mushrooms. I'm not into that kind of stuff.
Right.
I like the odd puff now and again, but it's not. I use that more as a chill out kind of thing. So when I was using this, I was like, okay, yeah, cool, nice little sparkling lights and everything like that. And I was like, okay, that's fine, happy days. But it's not what I was looking for. So I said to him, I want another go at it.
Yeah.
So an hour later,
you know that DMT. You know what you weren't taking like pure toad DMT. You were taking something that's synthesized in a laboratory, and you know that there can be side effects to it.
Of course.
Okay. Just earlier on, you said there were no side effects to it.
Well, I haven't had any side effects whatsoever.
No. But aha! But that's different from you said that DMT.
I knew I was never going to get away with this conversation easily.
You're not going to come on and evangelize.
You're not. I never wanted to.
It's not a case of you're not getting away with it. It's the second part of that statement that I don't think you were expecting. It's a conversation. Now, as a recovering drug addict, and as someone who knows that young people watch this, I have a responsibility to kind of be a little bit realistic. I bet it was the best fun ever. Don't get me wrong, man. I bet it was. I bet it was great fun. But you to say that it is not a drug and that it doesn't have side effects, both of those statements are not true. There are potential side effects.
Okay, I appreciate
so
that.
So you took a psychedelic.
Yeah.
Right, and what happened?
I took it the first time, and obviously I got to see the psychedelic nature of things.
Hang on 1 second. Endless Kook says this isn't a discussion, it's just Ian picking everything apart. Grown. I tell you what, you can go and get lost. Goodbye. Thank you. Right. Yes, Pete. Yes, Pete.
You think you'll find the DMT advert on a different channel?
So this, because I was looking for that, because it's named as a guide particle or whatever in terminology, whatever. Yes. I was looking for that straight away. I wasn't interested in the psychedelic side because I worry about it. That's why I never took acid or that kind of stuff.
Okay, so you took a drug, and this is partly why I don't hang out with drug takers anymore, because it can be really dull. You took a drug and...
Okay, so for the second time I took it was the most important time for me.
Okay.
Was when I was in the trip, yeah?
Yes.
I was avoiding everything that was going on around me, the black hole, you can travel through time or whatever like that.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, where are you? I've come to find you. I don't want to be in this place because this is not what I want to be. And something came and grabbed me and said, okay, we're here. Now you're going to come and speak to us. And
right. Pete, let me stop you. Let me stop you, right? And I'll tell you why. It's because you're talking bollocks. And let me qualify that. To you, the incident you are recounting is incredibly important. Let me give you just one tiny little example of what you sound like to me, right?
And I'm not actually conversing this right.
No. But let me give you an example of what this sounds like.
Yeah.
26 years ago, I took LSD with my friend, and we were walking along a road, and we turned around and we could see a hill. And it was incredible, right? And it was a real genuine turning point in my life, because on that hill in the distance, we could see written the unspoken word of Christ, okay? It's the word that solves everything, that cures everything, that powers the universe. And we could see it, but it can never be spoken. And it had an incredibly profound effect on me. But I'm also aware, to anyone that wasn't me and my friend that experienced it, sounds like trippy bollocks, because that's what it is. It's trippy bollocks. Now, that thing happened in inverted commas, and taking LSD has had a profound effect on my life. But I wouldn't go around sharing that story with everyone, because it just sounds stupid.
You're literally the first two people I've told the story to.
Okay, I'm going to save you some time. People that weren't on that trip with you don't want to hear about the trip, because the profound experience that you had is impossible to convey. Okay, it's impossible to convey. It sounds like I made up that thing about that word. I didn't. But it's impossible to convey what that felt like. And also the feelings were heightened by being on a drug that gets your blood going, that gets your mind thinking, that gets your eyes wide open, that forces you to see patterns, all of this. So here's what I'm going to ask you. When you came down from it, what have you taken away from it? Because I know what I've taken away from the 4, 5, 6 times I did acid. I know what I've carried away, and how 26 years later it still influences me, and it still influences my work. What have you taken away from it?
To be honest with you, because what I wanted wasn't fully what I got, but I got a split second of something.
What have you taken away from it? What have you carried over into your normal, rational, everyday life from that experience? Or have you not been able to process it yet?
I haven't been able to process it yet.
Okay, when you do, you can give us a call. Thank you very much indeed for that. Drug experiences are really dull to the people that weren't in those drug experiences.
It's like other people's dreams, isn't it?
And it sounds nonsense. It is like other people's dreams. That's a brilliant way of putting it. The thing that I talked about happened, right? Of course, it didn't actually happen. We were imagining it, but
it gave you a sensation that you can't transmit to anyone else.
The brain cannot tell between the real and the vividly imagined, and so what I imagined happened because it was a vivid imagination, and it was spiritual and it was magical. But I can't tell you why. Because the way my brain rationalised it was there was a word that we couldn't say, and maybe it was the word of Christ, all of that shit. You know, I could also tell you about when we were sat around the table late at night and we're listening to Revolver by the Beatles, and I've got a candle, and Eleanor Rigby comes on, and the Beatles come out in little tuxedos and the string quartet, and they play Eleanor Rigby, and I said, well, you're not real, you're a hallucination. And they looked up at me, said, yep, bowed and walked off. I can tell you that. Those things happen, but it doesn't mean anything. I do think that hallucinogenics...
Oh, floor bags, do bog off.
What's it saying?
Can't transmit it because Ian wouldn't shut up and let him speak.
Goodbye.
Right, you can find a million people spouting, and I'm going to use your term, trippy bollocks, on the internet. Go and find someone else. You're not going to come... Right, here's the thing. Come on and have a conversation with us, but you're not going to come on and do a monologue about how great this trip was that no one else experienced.
No. I've taken more drugs than all of you put together. That's probably true. And that's not a cool thing, necessarily. But I was talking to my sponsor about this the other day, drug education and stuff. I'm not going to say that sounds awful. It sounds like a lot of fun to me. And taking acid, I think I took it 6 times. I genuinely believe it has a profound effect on how I live my life. Certainly on my performance. It's freed up. It opened something that I don't think would have been opened if I hadn't have taken LSD. Who knows? But it certainly gave me a freedom in my performance. This whole thing of none of this matters, I genuinely think comes back from there. Or maybe it doesn't. But you can't find out and say, well, it doesn't have any side effects. Well, it does. You know, they do. Drugs are fun. If I'm completely, there's a reason why ecstasy is called ecstasy. But for some people, you can't stop doing it. I'm one of those people. I can't stop doing it. If I had I'd love to take LSD now. I can't take LSD because as I'm coming down, I'd want a little bit of weed to help, soften it. And then I'm doing a bit of weed. I think, well, can we get, who do I know who might be able to get me some coke? And then I'm gone. That's me. That's not everybody. If you can do a little trip once every, beautiful.
Our souls.
Beautiful.
You're about to get banned.
Who's this? What
Catherine's off her tits. No,
this?
but I tell you what, something. There's nothing more boring than being around people who are taking drugs and thinking they're having a wicked time and telling you something really interesting.
Our souls is blocked.
Oh, what a shame. I miss that guy.
And also, first of all, this is actually quite an adult conversation about drugs we're having. Catherine and I have very, very different experiences with drugs. Very, very different experiences. And I'm very happy to talk completely honestly about my drug experiences. I've taken loads of them, different kinds. Didn't take heroin. I didn't take heroin, but it's only because I didn't know where to get it. I took a lot of the others. What does that make me? Does that make me cool? No.
Bod. I don't find drug takers dull, but they have to be good conversationalists about it, and I've known a few. No. I'm saying when people are on drugs and you're not.
Yeah. What happened to my hand and arm? I got black ink on them. That's what happened. Anyway, it's. I don't know. Some people
can do it on a weekend and get away with it. Other people I know are quite disco damaged.
But also, with respect to Pete, that last call, do you notice it was really difficult to focus on the thing? These fucking flies.
I also think it's interesting. Oh, and you get it quite a lot with
She's a professional. She's carrying on talking while I'm doing this.
You get it quite a lot with potheads. Is that they see themselves as different from other drug takers because they don't see it as a drug.
Big Dog, here's the thing. I know you will come away from that phone call unhappy. Just say no to drugs. Well, no, again, that doesn't work. Say whatever you want to drugs, but just be aware that some people... I'm allergic to drugs. I have an allergic reaction when a drug enters my body. I want more. And some people don't. Big Dog, I suspect you came away from that conversation feeling unhappy that you didn't get to say what you wanted to say. If we had let you say what you wanted to say, we'd have been here for an hour and it was quite dull. It was a conversation. No one is allowed on here to just come and do a monologue and stuff. You'll get challenged. And I have to challenge it from my point of experience.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that. But I'm also unrealistic about drugs. My kids will probably end up taking drugs at some point. Okay, well, good. I'm glad you didn't, Big Dog. Thank you.
I get the feeling that that experience was so intense for you that you're never going to feel fully satisfied that you get it over to someone else.
I appreciate how bad drugs are. No, that's not what I am saying. I'm not saying drugs are bad. What I'm saying is I can't take drugs and I can't drink because thank you, St. John, I'm handsome. Because I have an allergic reaction where I cannot stop. But drugs are not bad. I know people that have achieved a lot with, the art we've got because of pot and, I'm saying pot now, because of weed and because of acid. Revolver is my favourite album. It was fueled by LSD. Help is fueled by weed. A lot of my favourite art is, a lot of the, Picasso stuff is fueled by absinthe. There's all this stuff. Drugs are not bad. And if I were able to do drugs, a little puff here and then not do it for 3 months, maybe a line here and not do it for 6 months, I would probably do that. I cannot do that. So drugs are not bad and drugs are part of reality and that is fine.
You do you, babe.
Exactly. I'm a realist.
The other thing is I find that some people do feel that they have to convince you that you're missing out. That's one. That is one thing. Hello.
Hello, Ian.
You going to ignore Catherine, who said hello to you?
Hello, Catherine.
Hey, Sean.
Hi, I'm calling to challenge Ian to a game of finger sticks.
Is that chopsticks?
Yes, chopsticks.
Jesus, well, can we see you then?
No, I don't have my face on right now.
Goodbye. We can't play chopsticks without seeing him. What the hell is going on with these people? I've got a bit heavy.
I mean, he kind of lost us at hello, didn't he?
He got a bit heavy about drugs. Here's the thing. Final word from me. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. Play safe. Experiment. Have fun. I could never be anti-drugs because of the amount that I've poured in my body. I nearly died a couple of times from the amount I poured into my body, and that's okay. My lowest point was... We were moving house and we had a flat and I said I was going to go back to the old house to tidy it up and I went and put on a load of porn and I did a load of cocaine and suddenly I got very, very hot and I thought I was having a heart attack, so I stripped off, completely naked, sweat just pouring off me and I'm having a heart attack, and I got my phone and I dialed 999 and I thought, right, if I feel myself go, I'm going to press dial. Jesus, I'm dying, I'm dying, please dear God, don't let me die, please dear God, don't. Oh my God, I'm dying. And then after about 10 minutes I calmed down, I put the phone down, did another line of code. That's where it took me. But I'm aware that for a huge number of people, that is not that scenario doesn't happen. And that's great. So if you want to do drugs, do them. I don't care. Just don't phone up and tell me about when you did drugs. It's boring. Someone says, will you review my song? We could do, I suppose.
Go on then. But are you ready for an honest review?
David, thank you very much for the subs. That's appreciated. Steve, thank you for the subs. And I timed out Amy for saying, don't take drugs, try being gay or bi. It's more fun.
I don't think you have to. I
Don't
don't think that's
work
something
like
you
that.
try, is it?
Don't work like that. Tell us the things you learned from LSD that changed your life. I'm intrigued. No, okay. I can't really. It just changed the way I look at things. Just changed the way I look at things. I can't explain it. It just changed the way I look at things. Really. It gave me a freedom. It gave me a freedom that I don't think I necessarily had. Anyway, it's boring. So this. Let's listen to this. I like this. Cultural appropriation, possibly. Cultural appropriation, do we think?
Well, I don't know what this person's background is.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah. I keep my cash in the stack. I keep my stack in the bag. I keep the bag in the back of the cab. Yeah.
I got a feeling we're going to hear some very bad language in a minute.
Well.
Recorded on a low quality microphone. I just got a feeling.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the effect he's going for.
I keep my cash in the stack. I keep my stack in the bag.
Oh, he keeps his cash in the stack. He keeps his stack in the bag.
Oh, what's the bag in?
I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die.
I keep the bag in the back of the cab.
Bag's in the back of the cab.
You're a taxi driver. I wouldn't keep it there.
Harsh is saying the S word.
Always talking about I know it's cap. You always talking about I keep my cash in the stack. I keep my sack in the bag. I keep the bag in the back of the cab. You always talking about I know it's cap. You always talking about I keep my cash in the stack. I keep my stack in the bag.
Okay, we get the
Hang on a minute.
idea.
So what is in the... Who's on first?
Stack.
What's on
Bag.
second? I don't know who's on third.
Cab. Don't keep it in the back of the cab. Keep it in the front of the cab. You're going to get robbed.
Whose cab is it?
Keep the bag in the back of the cab. You always talking about.
Lino's been timed out.
I've been in an Uber where they've had tissues, sweets,
Drinks.
water.
Yeah.
Never stacks of cash.
No thanks. Never.
I would feel quite uneasy about a stack of cash.
Never take any of the refreshments that are offered to me by an Uber. 'Cause I just... Although, quite often the refreshments I've seen have been from either Indian or Pakistani drivers. And I deduce that from their accents, but also because when I was in India and Pakistan, the cabs had all this crap in there as well, you know, like sweeties and stuff. And was it you I was in one? And he had like packs of tissues for sale and stuff, or to give. Or...
I think that it's hospitality. Anyway, so in the back of the cab, there is a
stack of cash in a bag.
With a stack of cash, yes.
By the way, I actually quite like this because I've been listening to Kiss a lot, the station, not the band, and I quite like this.
But you have been listening to them too.
Yeah.
Talking about rich. You will see that on my resume. My baby with me and you know she don't play. Keeping us.
With Baby Don't Play, that is, I'm lucky. I can see why this guy is so frustrated.
This boy, she sipping that Chardonnay. Listening to my tracks. You just like Turbo, keep running the bag. You just like Turbo, keep running the bag. Running the bag. I keep my cash in the stack. I keep my sack in the bag. I keep the bag in the back of the cab. You always talking about I know it's cap. You always talking about I keep my cash in the stack. I keep my sack in the bag. I keep the bag in the back of the cab. You always talking about I know it's cap. You always talking about it's like wait, hold up. With the money on me, I could buy the car. There's nothing in my pocket to buy a whole island. Houses and places you don't even know of. Airport is full from the judge, I'll be buying. Friends at the mansion, we chilling and vibing. Say the motions when I'm being silent. I say the motions when I'm being silent.
I keep my bag cash in the bag in the back of the cab. No, I keep my cash in the bag. I keep my bag in the sack in the back of the cab.
Person, camera, man, woman. Oh no!
Think it goes like this.
I keep my cash in the bag. I keep my sack in the bag. I keep my bag in the back of the cab. You always talking about I know it's cap.
You always talking about I keep my cash in the sack. I keep my sack in the bag. I keep my bag in the back of the cab.
You always talking about I know it's cap. You always talking about I keep my cash in the stack. I keep my sack in the bag. I keep the bag in the back of the cab. You always talking about I know it's cap. You always talking about I keep my cash in the stack. I keep my sack in the bag. I keep my bag in the back of the cab. You always talking about I know it's cap. You always talking about
Is he always talking or always sucking? I can't work it out.
Well, what I do know, I keep my cash in the sack. I keep my sack in a bag. I keep the bag in the back of the cab.
Cash in a stack. I keep the stack in the bag. I keep the bag in a sack.
I like that.
I thought it was all right. Yeah.
I like that.
I thought
all of you saying S. You old women.
I thought that was a banger.
All of you saying the S word, meaning you old women. You
I keep my car in the garage.
You dried up V's.
Oh no! Don't bring that into it.
You got old dried up V's. My V is moist and ready to embrace something new. Oh, my wet V is embracing something new.
Don't you start singing about WAPs.
I heard WAP the other day, but on the radio.
Yeah.
So I didn't really hear very much of WAP.
No.
So a lot of it was censored.
They call it a gushy.
They're playing it in the car when my boys are there, and I'm thinking, you boys are living in the best era for music ever, and you don't know it.
But when we were...
don't know it. This is great. I thought it was a great song.
When we were youngsters, people were getting very upset about Madonna.
Yeah, or Sam Fox showing a bit of bum.
Yeah, and then there was the... I wanna sex you up. I mean, gosh. My grandma nearly had a flipping Russell over that.
Let's find the clip of Sam Fox.
The Lambada, don't even start. The Lambada, the forbidden dance, right? I remember there was a picture on the front. It would have been the mirror. There was a picture on the front of the mirror of a woman doing the Lambada, and she must have been wearing a thong because she had a sort of leg cocked up against the guy, a little short skirt, right?
It happens.
And Grandma, for some reason, got it in her head that to do the Lambada, you had to have no kecks on.
Yeah. So she did. I remember your grandma. She was great fun. Here we go. Have a look at this. Now, this was Sam Fox, right?
Oh, those jeans.
And she got in... There was a scandal because she turns around, right? She turns around. And we've all seen her boobs since she was 16 years old.
No.
Yeah.
I know.
16 years old, we saw her boobs. I think she's so beautiful, Sam. We saw a clip of her the other day, didn't we? Now, I think she's such a wonderful human being.
Don't generally see women of Sam Fox's stature or figure
No.
anymore. On the telly anymore.
So there's a bit where she turns around and there's a rip in her jeans and you see a little, like the tiniest little bit of bum.
Oh my God. I went to Tesco's the other day. I could virtually read someone's washing instructions.
Touch me, I want to feel your body, your heartbeat next to mine. Maybe we can...
Are they the right jeans?
This might be a different one.
They don't look...
No, because there's a tiny little rip in the bum cheek.
I mean, Top of the Pops is a kids' show.
You know, and the north. So now...
But she was a glamour model. That was the point. It's like getting flipping Jordan on, wasn't it? And I'm saying Jordan, not Katie Price. I'm talking about...
I used to love Sam Fox. My first love, I looked like Sam Fox. No, we're not going to see. I mean, you can Google it.
Google Sam Fox bum, you'll find loads.
We nearly got her on the show, didn't we?
I think we probably could.
It didn't happen. I like.
She knows Saf.
Oh, okay. Well, I have texted. I have tweeted Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen.
Any joy?
He has not replied yet.
Perhaps if we send a herald with one of them scrolls.
I would like the LLB. I've told him he's our spirit animal, and we'd like to have him on, but he's not replied as of yet. Right, Pete, why are you doing tweet? These tweets are better be automated. You're supposed to be modding this channel. I can just see you've done tweets. Outrageous. We might as well play some more music because this show is gonna they're gonna mute the audio on here, and we're not gonna make a penny on YouTube, so we might as well just play tunes.
Yeah.
Anything you fancy?
Do you remember when Madonna was considered absolute filth?
Oh, like a virgin, and the pointy tits.
Erotic, that one. She went full on.
She
went full on porn.
That was getting a little bit silly, I thought.
Well, it pushed the boundaries, didn't it?
It really did push the boundaries.
Leapt over the boundary and whipped its knickers off.
Thinking this the other day. Oh, I can't bother to say what.
Go on.
That was boring.
Well, I want to know what you're thinking the other day.
It's tough.
Frankly, I've heard a lot about what you're thinking today.
Your heartbeat next to mine.
I get that
Touch
now.
me.
Someone's got to be on top, haven't they?
Does he?
That's what he means.
But they've got to be like, because the heart...
Next.
No, the heart is here.
Yeah.
Why are we always told the heart is here? It's here. Why were we all brought up to be told the heart is there?
Yeah.
What is that about? That's nuts. It's here. I don't understand. Why would that even become a thing? Why would that even become a thing?
Apparently it's thicker on the left.
It isn't even heart-shaped.
Is it true that it's more healthy for you to lie on your left to sleep?
Yeah, that's true.
Why?
I don't know.
Is there any doctors? And don't just Google
look at my hair. Look at me. I look friggin' brilliant.
You look like Danny Zuko.
I like this show that we do. St. John is a doctor. Doctor, my ass. I like this show that we do. I think it's evolving into something nice. I can only speak for me. I just need to let go of the... it's Bride of Christ on Periscope. How would we do that? Can we do Periscope on here?
Well, surely if you put it on there.
Well, yeah, but I need to... What I mean is on here is the computer. Periscope.tv/Bride of Christ.
Because that is a little slice of joy right there.
Here we go. Right, everyone. Oh no, that's Princess Aerodite. Right. So I need to find Bride of Christ.
That is Bride of Christ. At Bride of Christ.
No, it's not. It's Bride of Christ 2, I think you remember, wasn't it? Here we go. Right. Guys, get your Periscopes out. Get your Periscopes out. We're going to go and we haven't done one of these for ages. We're going to do a little Periscope love bomb. We're going to do a little Periscope love bomb. Or we're going to go and see some on Periscope. We're going to go to a different thing.
And he will love it.
He's got a crush on me. I kind of fancy him. He's had a haircut, look. Right.
That Jesus there on the wall looks kind of sore.
Here we go. Let's go and do a little... This is kind of like a raid, but on Periscope. So I do it on here.
Is this Carly Simon?
No, it's... Yeah, it is. Well, no, it's Joni Mitchell, isn't it? Click on the link, go and pile in. Let's get him up to over 100 viewers if we can, guys. He's jamming to Joni. He can't see us, but we can see him.
He'll look in a minute.
Here we go. It's our first time we've done this on Twitch. Here we go, baby. Now my phone is ahead of that video.
I didn't know I had the music to that.
Here he goes. Come and have a look.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. Here we go.
Oh, my God. You guys.
We're back.
You guys came to visit me? Oh, my God. I'm so happy.
He's such a nice guy. When this is over, I'm going to go over there and going to jam with him.
Thank you so much.
Oh, look how happy.
Thank you so much.
Whoa, the shorts, man.
Come on, dude.
And look, there's a song that I can play.
Married a music man.
I can somewhere.
Look at his guns, man. He's ripped.
You got me all nervous. Dancing in the sand. Okay, here we go.
Does look a bit like Tony Hart, yeah?
I mean, Tony Hart, if he was made by Disney.
So we raided. We used to call it a love bomb on the radio show, where obviously it was not a visual element to the show. We would encourage everyone to pile in to a Periscoper that didn't have any viewers.
Making me so nervous.
And we found Bride of Christ, and he had one viewer, and we piled him. I think we got him up to 200 at some point, and we've kind of kept in touch. And this is the first time we've done this on Twitch. We're playing music all night, so this whole thing is going to be demonetized. We invented raids, basically. Thank you, Sound Nomad. It's a bit trickier to do it with Periscope because on the radio we had 60,000 people we could invite, and here we don't. But we've still got 118 people watching him.
But this guy appreciates it if you take 3 people.
The current presenter on Talk Radio has 6 live viewers on Periscope at the moment. Should we go and raid them? I don't think so. Follow this guy on Periscope. He's brilliant. We should get him on Twitch, actually.
Prince Adam. I love this song.
Incorrect, Karen. It's a great username. Bride of Christ 2. Wish I'd thought of it. Sing it. I don't really. Sing it. Sing it, girl.
Lights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Oh, such a good song.
We'll do a Twitch Sings. They're getting rid of Twitch Sings. December, I think. Yeah, so we'll do one before then. Oh. Thank you, Karen. Apologies. He just does his thing, man. He just does his thing, and it's great.
What a song, man.
This is what it's all about. Hi, St. Jim. Looking forward to meeting your wife one day, hopefully. Take care.
Jim Bowen, go on Periscope and ask for Benny and the Jets.
Yes.
You can't see this.
Click on the link Matty's just posted, guys.
Ugh.
There you go.
Ah.
Right, somebody's got to have a request out there. If somebody says the monkeys, I'll be glad to do that. Oh my God! Can you believe that?
The monkeys just came on.
The monkeys just came on. How's that for a random?
That's insane. That's insane.
That is hilarious.
Look at that. That's insane.
All right, I think I can do this one. I gotta turn it up, right?
Oh yes. Best song in the world. Best pop song of all time. This is what it's about. What are the chances?
Shivering
God. Everyone needs this show. It's weird. Isn't it? I'm out now.
That happened to my kid the other day for the first time. She was talking about a song and then we got in the car and turned the radio on. She went,
yeah, it's magic.
Cheer up, sleepy dream. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy dream. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen?
If you listen to this on CD, we can turn this bit up really loudly. You can hear them talking to each other on the studio. And the flute comes in.
Criv UK's calling for a song along. Ding ding ka ding.
Yes, mate.
Glorious.
That's what it's about. Something magic happened there. I always think, I genuinely think. When
Oh my God, can you believe that came on?
I can't believe it.
That is so funny that came on. That's hilarious. Wow.
When that song comes on, if I'm out in the car or in the shop and it comes on, magic is about to happen.
Social distortion. I don't know what that is. Is that a group or something? Thank you, Alex. What do you guys want? Now that you guys are here, you got to tell me what you want.
Oh, everyone's gone
Thank
quiet.
you, babies. God, I can't. Words can't express. Words can't express how much I appreciate you guys. Well,
I got flirt a little bit.
is that the Ian Lee saying something naughty like that?
God, should we all leave? Let these two be alone.
All right, you want me to?
Oh, he's gonna do it!
I can't totally take my clothes off, but I'll put my boa on so
Well, we can't have any
it
nipples.
hides my fat.
We can have it. It works. If he's gonna put the boa on, we can do it.
If we all don't look at his nipples, does that count?
What
Hey!
do you guys want to hear? Wow, you guys are the best.
The boa.
Oh, Stacy, you're so sweet. This is a kind of nice song.
Why is the song I sing so sad?
Ages ago, and we kind of keep in touch on Twitter. And we thought we'd just we saw it was on. I thought we've played so much music tonight. The whole thing is
All
going
right,
to be
you guys.
demonetized, so we might as well in for a penny.
What do we want?
The shirt back on.
Don't say less feathers, because that'll embarrass me.
Here we go.
I'm not a big fan of that song, sorry.
Is that EastEnders?
This is as good as any, right?
I'm just mad about saffron.
Here we go.
Some mention of a saffron today.
Here we go. Something's happening. She's all right.
I'm just mad about saffron.
mellow yellow. They call me mellow yellow. They call me mellow yellow.
You're right, Selden Blake. He's living his best life.
Yeah, totally.
That's what we liked about him the first time, wasn't it?
They call me mellow yellow. That's right. They call me mellow yellow. They call me mellow yellow.
It's a little out of tune.
Oh.
Thank you, baby.
Oh!
That one's a little crazy.
You know, don't say.
All right, what kind of Beatles, Ian?
There's a very close-up nipple.
All right, Alex, we'll get back to you later. Ian, what Beatles do you want? Oh, you want me to pick it? All right, I'll pick it after this song. This is not a very well-known song by Jerry Rafferty from Steelers Wheel. It's called Star.
This is the joy of it, right? Is that we're living in a world where there are people all over the world on. Oh, he's talking, so I've just turned him down. Who are on Twitch and on Twitter and on Periscope and on YouTube and on Insta and all of these things, just doing live performances, man, doing these live performances, and maybe they're playing music. A lot of people play music. That's the obvious one, or they're sculpting. Or there's one guy I found on here, on Twitch, who was a classical guitarist who plays in an orchestra, and he was just practicing, and it was the most incredible thing I've seen. It's incredible. And he was going, "Oh, that was really bad. It was amazing." And there's people all over the world doing this, and we now live in a world where you can go and see it.
Yeah.
You can go and see it. You can just go to this guy in Bramford, Connecticut, and watch him playing in his spare room, with a Buddha and some joss sticks and a bloody Christ hanging on a cross there. And that's all right.
I love Andy Ping. I love your comment on here in the chat. What are you going to do when you retire, Dad? Well, I've just found this thing called Periscope also. Is that my blower?
We'll watch a bit of his Beatles song, and then we'll kind of say goodbye.
We'll make her excuses and leave. That just made his day. She's been trying very hard for you.
How many of you know that song, but I just love that song. Valley by the Skids? No. Oh my God, monkeys are all over the place.
What's going on here?
What's happening? What is happening here?
You may not have heard this song before.
There he goes. a lesser given thing. But the more I gave, the less I got. What's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When you wanted sunshine, I got rain.
I know, Ian, you're
Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Whoa! I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. What's the use in trying? All you get is pain. Disappointed, haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. Yeah.
What a great freaking song. Didn't Neil Diamond write that?
Did Neil Diamond write that, he asks? Yes, he did.
Great freaking song. All right. Oh, good.
Hey!
All right, so my thought on the Beatles is to do Come Together, but if you don't really like that one, I can do something else. All right, good. Glad to hear that. And just in case, Ian, if you're looking to learn to play keyboard at all, the little jam part at the end is real easy to do. I can explain it to you later, but it's one of those things that's fun to learn when you're learning an instrument because it's so easy. But before I get there, I just want to play a little bit of this one, because I have some deep love of George Harrison.
Minor AD. Is it? Well, I mean, the bow is sexualizing it right up for me.
Just a little note, my mom, she died young when she was 43. She was an alcoholic, and she was a Christian, and she liked this song, but she didn't like the fact that he was chanting to a Hindu god. But I think now that she's one with God, she sees it's all the same. So, love you, Mom. love you, Ian. All right, people. I just can't get sick of this song. It's something I cannot get sick of this song.
We're going to stop in a minute, guys. Don't worry.
D minor A7, G7.
There we go.
Woo!
That's the easy part right there for you.
Woo! She's so hard to see.
Yeah, baby! Bum, 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 bum. And this is the song that gets the video pulled from YouTube.
Now this is the part I was telling you about Ian.
Oh, here we go.
Listen to how easy this is.
Here we go. Let's have this.
Just put two fingers together.
Yeah, baby.
And you just go straight down the keyboard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, look.
See that? Just two fingers. Just like that.
I love it. I love it. This is what being alive is about.
Wicked skills.
We might have to mute this one for YouTube. Let's see what YouTube does then. Right.
Woo! What a great freaking song. Oh my God. That song will bring you to another level. Oh, no, we can't go twice. That's just too much, baby. You can't do that, honey.
Good night. Oh, that's how we started with Sam Fox. That's how we started with Sam Fox. We used to do the show on... Twitch is going to mute it, so I'm going to download it immediately this show is finished. Matty, immediately. The whole show's been music. That was great. Lovely to see you keep in touch with Stanley Johnson after those jungle antics. Okay, great. Right. So, we used to do this on the radio, and then radio said, nah, you can't do this on the radio. And they got rid of us. And we're doing it here on Twitch, and we can only do this. We can only do this because of our brilliant sponsors. So indulge us for a bit. Gregorian, Emerson, Family Law Solicitors, gelaw.co.uk. If you're getting divorced, it sucks. I hope you're not going through it, but if you are going through it, I really thoroughly recommend you give them a call, because they'll make it a whole lot easier and less stressful, and you can phone them up for free and have a little consultation if you want. Go to gelaw.co.uk. Which one do you want to do, Catherine?
I'll do 34sp.com.
Do it.
Web hosting platform based in Manchester, but they serve the world. And you can get 3 months free with the code TLNA. If you don't like it at the end of that, walk away. Same goes if you hire them full time. What you pay is what they put on the website. There are no hidden costs. They are straight down the line, and they really value honesty and openness when it comes to how they deal with their customers. Also, if you need your hand holding, if you've never done this sort of website stuff before, they've got brilliant customer service. That's 34sp.com.
I, in that case, will take Sommer's Waste Solutions, Sommer's Waste Solutions, Sommer's Waste Solutions. That is run by James and Mark. And, of course, Bob the Cat. We've been keeping him out of this because Bob has been questioned about a spate of attacks. He has been released. He has not been charged, so we can bring him back into the fold again. I stand with Bob. All of your waste solution needs in one handy bucket. I mean, it's more than a bucket. Go to sommerswastesolutions.com and they will sort you out.
And if you're more into guide dogs than you are into stray cats, then Poseidon Safety Management. If you're in Devon and Cornwall, they will look after your valuables, whether it's your school, whether it's your pub, whether it's your factory or your farm. They have got the largest team of guard dogs. They've also got this thing called Radar Vision, which is a security surveillance thing that doesn't need any internet or any power or anything like that. You can stick it in the middle of a field, it would still work. That's Poseidon Safety Management.
And because of them, you get to watch us dicking around like absolute idiots and going and seeing Bride of Christ and doing all of that. So thank you. If you want to sponsor the show, we never have more than 4 sponsors. There is the email. We have a message from someone who doesn't want to be mentioned saying... today is the anniversary of my mum's passing. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. During her last 48 hours, as I was holding her hand, I listened to a lot of TLNA podcasts. That was a dark time, but you made it easier.
Ah, man.
Peace and blessings. Namaste. Namaste for a little bit of that. A little bit of Monica in my heart. A little bit of John Abundant, but dark. A little bit of... That was some show tonight. It was unlike any other show what we have done.
It was fun.
But it was a lot of fun.
I mean, but generally I do feel like an underachiever, whether it's those kids, the kid that could juggle and solve the Rubik's Cube, Bride of Christ, I mean, his mad skills.
I love it. I love watching that. It's all going on at the... it's all going on. It's all happening.
If the world ever does get back to normal, does that mean people will stop doing these amazing things to amuse themselves?
The world's never going to get back to normal. The world is what it is.
Yeah.
Someone's asking, I won't mention who. Sorry to bug you. How did you get a COVID test? I had a COVID test the other day. Did it on the website. There was no celebrity strings. There was nothing. The 119 number was useless because it was just a recorded message saying that there are no postal tests left. So unlucky, and then it would just cut you off. And then we had to try and get a test for my 8-year-old, and the website, you'd fill in all the stuff, your postcode, your name, your age, have you got someone that can drive you there, all of this, and then it would just go to a page. I can tell you exactly what it said because I tweeted it because it was so redonkulous. This service is currently very busy. More tests should be available later. If you cannot book a test now, or the location or time are not convenient, try again in a few hours. Do not call the helplines.
Please
do not call the helplines.
Please die quietly.
And I just kept trying, and I think I got really lucky. I have been told that they release new tests at 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. I think I might have got my test at 10 a.m. I'm not totally sure. I've also been told they released them on the hour, but you would log in and it would say there are 5 tests. It would always say 5 tests. There are 5 tests available in this site 60 miles away. There are 5 tests in this site 80 miles away and 5 tests in this site 120 miles away. I'm not going to drive 120 miles. There's probably a cold, but...
Test your eyesight at the same time.
I clicked on the one that was 60 miles away, and then it said there are no tests for today, no tests for... You just keep going, no test, no test, no test. And then I just kept doing it, and suddenly it popped up there were tests in Windsor, which is where my ex-wife and the kids live. But obviously I couldn't go and see them because I was going for a COVID test, but it meant it was 50 minutes drive. And I managed to get a test in an hour's time, and I drove there, and that was it. So there was no special celebrity button that I pushed. I believe you can get them from private doctors. I believe private GPs, and I would have paid because I'm in a position where I'm fortunate enough to be able to pay.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't believe it should. Of course, the system shouldn't be like. Of course, the system shouldn't be like that. You should all be able to get COVID tests. And I'm really sorry that you can't. And all I can suggest is keep trying. Because what else is going to happen? My kids are off school because they're waiting for a test.
Well, what else is going to happen is that, there's going to be a load of people self-isolating because they can't take the risk.
And then someone called, and I retweeted it and I deleted it because I thought that was me, but someone called me an effing moron. She said, my kids have got a cough and the sniffles, but I'm still sending them to school because I'm not an effing moron and I know what a cold is. And tests aren't a worry here. And I said, well, that's great. My kids have been sent home from school because one of them has a cough. Tests are a worry here. And that's the thing. I knew that I suspected I had a cold the other week, but I had to test it. I suspect that my kids have got a cold, but they had to test it. And also, one of them was sent home from school because he was coughing in class constantly. So he went to the nurse's room and then the cough didn't abate, so he got sent home. And his brother had to get sent home as well.
Now, unless that woman was a doctor, I would suggest she's the effing moron because she's taking a gamble with other people's lives. All right, your kid might not be very ill, but they might pass it on to the teacher. The teacher might have an elderly person that's shielding. You don't know. It's not your call, mate.
And also, DJ says there are more drive-in test centres than you think. There aren't. There aren't more drive-in test centres than I think because I looked. You may not know where they are as you haven't asked where your local centres are.
What?
With respect.
Which bit have you missed?
With respect, I Googled it. Because I thought, okay, well, if I can't get one through the website, then I looked at every possibility. So I Googled it, and there's about 15 test centres within a 20-mile radius of me. But you have to pre-book. Some people were saying you could rock up and go in. Maybe some people have done that and have been very lucky. I also know people that have been turned away from rocking up. And people go, well, there's a test centre near you and I know that it's empty. The problem isn't necessarily the fact that the test centres themselves are full. There's like 20 cars queuing to go up. The problem, as I have been told, as I believe it to be, is the bottleneck that's created at the laboratories. So they've got the capacity to do the tests, but then they get filtered down to the labs and they can't. So yes, I mean, these test centres are set up in car parks and everything. You've probably seen them. And they're probably empty.
It's about the whole system.
It doesn't mean that they're not busy and they're not running to capacity. So
here we go. Look, Lonely God 182. There's a drive-in one, an works car park. People manning it all day, but we tried to book in and it said there was no availability.
Yeah, it's crazy and it's wrong, man. And unless, I don't know what they've got to do, but this ain't going to work. Schools are going to close again soon, is my prediction.
6 kids missing from my kids' class already.
Yeah, and different schools are doing it different ways. My 8-year-old was sent home because he had a cough, so his brother had to go home, but it didn't affect their bubble. But an email went out saying year 4 is being tested for COVID, but it doesn't affect the bubble. Some schools, if there's a case or a suspected case, they're sending the whole year home.
Yeah.
There's all different things. But also, that's one kid that's got a cough. What about when it's 5 kids? What about when November, when it's cold season, and there's 5 kids that have got a cough?
Also, you've got a load of kids that have been in for 6 months and all of a sudden they're mixing again. They're all all going to get all sorts.
Kids get colds, and of course everyone's got colds now because they've just come back after not mixing with kids for 6 months.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna work. And the fact that anyway, we're going down a rabbit hole, man. We've just had a lovely time. Let's not go down a rabbit hole, a ravid hole. I don't think I did that. So we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna find someone to raid. What do I want? I can go here and do it, can't I? Let's go to the channel.
Let's see who we got.
Let us go to the channel. That's some show tonight. I know we kind of dropped a few viewers and stuff, but I don't mind.
It's all groovy.
I don't mind. We will talk about subs and stuff tomorrow because we could, your subs are really helpful. We got our first kind of proper payment through Twitch. Thank you.
And it looks as if this could be a thing.
It looks like this might work. Thank you. Thank you. Right, let's have a look. So, did anyone stick around for that Canadian guy last night? Did he puke?
He was still going because I got back and I had to do a little bit of work, and also someone had left the flipping airlock in between the living room and the front door open, and so when I opened the front door, the cat ran out. And there's no Cokes in the back in. I just had to leave the front door open and I cracked on with the work I had to do. So I was about an hour before I went to bed and I checked in with him and he was still going. He was a little more wibbly than before, but he was still going.
Who's this? Help my PC broke. This has got 90 views. It's a little bit more than we normally go for. I didn't realise it was this late. Roger, it's midnight all of a sudden. It's flown by.
Join me to find out what makes Japan.
Oh,
I like these adverts.
I do, but
good.
But here's what
you're supposed to.
No, we like these adverts.
Yeah, of course we do.
Keep their hair
but
shorter,
I want to go to Japan.
They don't lose too much hair. But if you keep their hair relatively long,
I'm a full-time
there is
variety
hair,
streamer,
but in
professional
comparison
club.
to say
My
like
goal is to create
if you were to get a
entertaining,
husky or
positive content
if you
for
were to
to
get it
enjoy.
like a
It's little bit glitchy
Samoyed,
though, isn't it? I don't know about
Samoyeds in 3 days shed enough for you to like stuff 2 or 3
Seems to have
pillows.
frozen. I wonder if that's a problem with my system. Okay.
What we got?
What's this first stream? What are these guys?
I got 72 on a first stream. That's pretty good.
There you go. Well, there's some out, but there's
Thanks.
some in there.
Okay. Are they smoking drugs?
Okay.
Doing the celebration for the first stream.
Yeah, honestly. I appreciate all the guys coming on.
You did it really well the first time, so if you just do that again, you're chilling.
What is he doing?
Maybe I wonder if the lemon juice would make it worse, wouldn't it? You've done it again, haven't you? You've done it. You nailed it. Absolutely fine. No.
What are they doing? Does anyone know?
That was not bad at all that time. I took one bite and swallowed it as well, and I didn't feel any heat.
I think the magic is to not bite them.
But if you don't chew, then
you can take like one bite. It's not too bad, and then just try and swallow it like as much as whole as you
lemon
can.
will make it so much worse. Yeah, I thought that.
Lemon, let's get it.
I thought it would make it worse.
Give me a shot glass. Let's get it.
I might actually.
I want to just try it
as well.
If it's not drugs, I'm in.
Is it like a cricket or something? What is it?
I think it will make it worse because it's like sour, isn't it? It's
Louis best. Thank you so much. I haven't done one of these. So
should we
that's
just?
why I
Yeah,
like
we'll just do a little one and then we can like try.
18.
Now
I
they're
think
going to
it
drink
would make
lemon
it
juice.
worse,
are they?
honestly.
Mm.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think so.
Sour and
Should we go in? I like this.
Is it a cat poo?
We're calling it cat poo. My kids ate some.
We're literally just doing a. Well, it's not even a shot. We're just tasting it, you know.
Yeah.
Let's go in. I like these guys.
Lemon
I like
juice.
these guys.
Yeah, that's bad. Oh, no,
It's not nice, is it?
No.
It didn't make it
taste
worse.
nice. That's the thing. It doesn't taste nice.
Didn't make it worse.
Shall we, guys? Thank you so much. We will be back tonight at 10.
It just tastes like
Stay groovy and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tonight.
literal,
Ta-ta.
like rotten. Like in a sense, he said like
It's
don't
horrible,
put that
isn't
in food. Like,
Yeah.
Artificial. Artificial, yeah. Even though it isn't, but
You know. Hey yo, 120.
Jen, thank you